Continue approach is our vehicles on the runway inspection to vacate.
Yes, very good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to SydSquad. Saturday the 15th of June. Local time now is 18 past 1 p.m. on your Saturday afternoon. How is everybody? Welcome to the show. Just under 500 people tuned into the live show here at Sydney Airport at the moment, and it's lovely to have your company. And my name is Kurt, and I'm the host of the SydSquad show here today, and I'm joined by a very, very special guest. Can you guess? by the voice. I'll let him introduce himself.
That's right, ladies and gentlemen, here today on SydSquad with Kurt, named after a taxiway. I'm Charlie. How are you?
Well, Charlie, how are you, my friend?
Not too bad, not too bad.
That's
excited.
Yes.
Yeah, we are the reigning champions. It's raining here, and we are champions. So we're off to a fast start today, looking at the Malaysia A330 as it makes its way out to Alpha 1 there, ready to depart on 16 right shortly. Ladies and gentlemen, hello. Welcome to SydSquad. Hope you're enjoying your week or weekend, wherever you are on the planet. We're going to try and weave a little bit of wet weather magic for you here today in Sydney. We have, I'm not quite sure what the title of the stream is, but we do have a couple of inbound aircraft that we're hoping to catch today. So just quickly in the chat there, say hello to some of the familiar names: Ryan T, Christy Nelson, Kirsten Mills. Hello to all the mods that are listening there in the background as well. Hope you're all doing well. Will Lanting, how are you?
Yes, my mate Will. I spoke to him before the show today, and I'll be catching up with him again real soon.
Absolutely. Ben Burns.
Hello, Benny. And Ali's there in the chat. Hello, Ali. Lovely to have your company. Kilimanjaro's here. Wow. That's a long way to come.
Wow, it certainly is. Sven's watching as well. I didn't bite anyone's finger, I'll have you know. Yeah, we have, like I say, the Malaysian Airlines Airbus A380 ready to depart. They're waiting for an inbound Qantas 737, which is just coming in over the keys as we speak.
Yeah, I'm going to let that fly through as I get my hoodie sorted at the moment.
Absolutely. We're looking forward to seeing the spray today from multiple departures here on 16 right. There you go. The lineup and weight command has been given.
170 and line up and wait for runway 16 right.
Kenny's there in the chat as well. G'day,
Hello,
Kenny.
Kenny. How are you, buddy?
Hope you've managed to find some cheap fuel, mate.
Now, ladies and gentlemen, we're on rain notice, as Charlie mentioned earlier. The reigning champions. Hopefully we don't get rained out. But we're out here at the moment, and we've come out to do a bit of plane spotting down under at Sydney Airport. A couple of special movements to us here at SydSquad, rather.
Cleared for immediate takeoff.
Here we go, Malaysia now cleared for takeoff, runway 16 right. So, look, for those diehard plane spotters alike, you may or may not be aware, but our Boeing 767X Qantas freighter EFR, VH-EFR, is actually on its way down to Sydney from Brisbane today.
Absolutely. That's why I hot-footed my way out to the airport. I didn't get to see it, leave here properly a few weeks ago, so to get a chance of the last couple of photos without the titles. That's why I'm here, mate. Oh, no, obviously to see you.
Oh, that's very, very kind. Well, here we go, the Malaysia out the door. Yes. Now, importantly about that EFR is it's coming back in as the X. As it's going to be X Qantas. So there'll be no branded title. So when we tried to see it depart that one afternoon, it still had obviously all of its branding still on. Has gone down to Melbourne and been debranded, and has since flown up to Brisbane and is now on its way back to Sydney, as Qantas are still working out the sale of that particular aircraft. And a little bit of water kick up there. We're hoping for a little bit more. If oh, that's quite nice actually.
Very nice.
Yeah,
that was
so
Jetstar 224 coming in from Queenstown, giving us the spray.
Contact ground 126.5.
675, vacating Jetstar 224.
yeah. Now, all reports would suggest that the EFR should be landing on runway 16 left, coming in from Brisbane. So we'll see it sort of come in over the city and then make its landing. It's going to be a pretty far away touchdown, but that's okay. Well, it is expected to position itself onto the northeastern freighter apron on Bay 83 as it comes in. So we'll have a great view of it coming down the taxiway and then onto the bay. And then also it is expected to be towed off to the kilo aprons a little bit later. So excited to see the 767 coming back into its, we call it its home ground, wouldn't we?
Yeah. I've got a special connection. Got to work on the aircraft back in the day quite a few times. I think I've still got sore knuckles from one time I was opening the lower deck door and didn't quite position my hand correctly, and that's a fair chunky piece of metal when that door springs open.
Wow. And you'd know all about that.
Yeah.
And also today we've got a very special friend of the channel, Captain Marco, coming in from Honolulu to Sydney today.
That is affirmative on the Boeing 747. I haven't seen if it's a Dash 8 or a 400, but I assume it's the Dash 8, which means that we should see it down on the freight apron there, probably Bay 5 or 6, most likely Bay 5. So we'll certainly be keeping an eye out for that. We love having Captain Marco when he comes here to Sydney. And
it's been a long time since we've actually had Captain Marco. It is a 748 coming in today.
Excellent.
He's currently at 38,000 feet, and he's kind of up near, he's just off the coast of Brisbane, sort of making his way down.
Oh, there he is too.
Yeah.
So what's that, about an hour and a half away? But yeah, we'll look forward to seeing Captain Marco. He's got a good record when it comes to touchdowns here in Sydney. Absolutely greasing them. So
what does that mean?
I don't want to put the mockers on him, but he's always done nice, greasy, buttery touchdowns here.
He's got a good record. That I don't know. Is that a good thing to have a good record, or any record at all?
Well, you know what I mean.
You definitely want a good record, right? You don't want to have something else.
Well, no, absolutely. But we've got lots to talk about today.
Yeah, no, it should be a lot of fun. And thanks for coming out and hanging out with us today, Charlie. It's going to be great.
My pleasure.
We've got Carl Adams here up there on the Gold Coast penthouse for 8 months. Good on you, Carl. Lovely to have your company on the show. Mr. Endingo is back. Rain, go away. Come again another day. Well, you know what? I don't mind if the rain is coming in from the southwest, because that means it's not going to hit me. And fingers crossed that things stay A-OK in that department. And then we might enjoy a little bit of runway, wet runway action a little bit later. But hey, the Endingo Show, lovely to have your company back here again today. And I appreciate you being here, mate. And thanks for the tour, kicking off things this afternoon. It's lovely to have you here, mate. Well done.
Absolutely.
Declan O'Regan, good afternoon, Kurt, Charlie, and the SydSquadians. And hopefully Sid isn't on single runway operations today compared to yesterday. Yes, Sydney certainly had an interesting sort of late afternoon / evening night last night, indeed. And thank you, Declan, for reminding us there. 14 months in the suite at the pointy end. We had a runway lighting issue on the main north-south runway just due to the heavy rains. And it sort of put Sydney in a bit of a predicament. Went to single runway operations east-west. 07 operations, then back to 25, and then back to 07, then a bit of 3-4 right, back to 07. And then I think it was about 10 o'clock or so, then we were back on the parallel runways with a lighting configuration that was able to accept that runway config. And then we had a lot of dispensations as well. I think Emirates was almost the last one to go out about midnight. So yeah, it was a shame that we weren't up and running on a live show yesterday, although it kind of would have been a bit hard to get everything because of the the frequent runway changes. So it was a little bit all over the shop, mind you. But nevertheless, for those of you who were playing at home and watching on Flight Radar, you would have had a great night watching all the commotion, seeing what was going on there. And Gold Spotting is here. Hello, Kurt and Charlie. I'm hoping to see Matt at the Gold Coast at some point, as I've started a YouTube channel. And I hope you're enjoying your afternoon so far. Gold Spotting. Hello, mates. Well, you know what, mate? You know what? I've got a funny feeling you're not going to have to wait for very long to see Matt, my friend. I have a funny, sneaky suspicion that Matt might be doing a live show as early as tomorrow. Now it is not confirmed. Anything can change between now and then. As you know, family is a huge priority for us here at SydSquad. And, you know, there's every chance that Matt might be held up with a bit of family commitments tomorrow morning, and then that show doesn't go ahead, which would be a shame. But just a sneaky little suspicion that we might have a Gold Coast show tomorrow. So, you know, and if we do have one, you know, make sure you go and tell Matt that Kurt sent you.
That's right. Keep your eyes peeled. And that sort of brings us nicely, Kurt, to say if you do want to get notification of as and when these streams are going to pop up, there's a lovely little subscribe button down below this the video screen here on YouTube. And if you hit the notification bell, you can also get the notifications as to when we're going to be streaming. I say we, the guys at SydSquad are going to be streaming. I just sort of plumb myself in there with you, mate.
But yeah, all good.
The job that Kurt, Tim, and Matt do here, along with Nigel as well, is phenomenal. And all the extended SydSquad family, you guys make it what it is.
We might actually even see a bit of Nigel and Tim later today. They are working on the farm this afternoon, so we might even get a cheeky hello before the show's out the door. Now, it's not going to be a curfew show, so for those of you asking if we're going to curfew from here, you got rocks in your head. No, we should be out here through until sunset again this afternoon, and hopefully we've got your company up until that time. And so settle in. The sunset ticker is on the top of the screen there. It's 3 hours and 23 minutes until sunset. So only a short show today, but a special one for us. Nice one to welcome back EFR. And I think it's actually the word on the street, and this is only a rumour, so we've heard that it's going to be deregistered as EFR and then pick up a new registration soon enough.
If that's the case, that might give us a clue as to where it's going.
It should give us a very good clue, but until the new registration appears. So, look, when we know about it, you'll know about it, is all I can say there.
I don't have any inside mail, unfortunately.
Over the doggies here. Hey, Kurt and Charlie, I was planning to go and do some plane spotting. Hopefully we don't get too wet. Well, at the moment, things appear to be A-OK out on the airfield. There is a little bit of rain in the area as we speak. However, it doesn't look too bad at the moment from the south. Or everything seems to be... Well, there is another cell coming from the south, down near Port Kembla. So maybe another half an hour's time we might cop a bit of rain. And I'm just praying that rain doesn't impede us here. Otherwise, we'll have to get the covers out and we'll be running for shade.
That's it. If you hear fervent activity, you know that the rain has started in earnest.
Yeah. But I just wanted to take this opportunity to welcome you all here. Thank you for joining us on the SydSquad show this afternoon on Saturday. And we love having your company. We had a nice Qantas 787, which did the run-up to, I think it was San Francisco the other day and back. I think Lee Gatlin, was it Lee Gatlin? Did he come home on this aircraft yesterday?
I think he did, yes. And before that, my friend Dan Foster actually took it over to Dallas a few days before as well, last week.
Right,
so, Dan watches the channel occasionally as well, so shout out to both Dan and Lee. But yes, I believe that it's going out as QF7 to Dallas later this afternoon.
Yeah, good intel.
Yeah, I haven't flown the 787 to Dallas. We threw the A380 when we went over. But I have seen this particular aircraft, Zulu November Juliet, over at Heathrow. So I managed to get a couple of pictures of it over there a couple of years ago as well. Great scheme, though.
Yeah, and in fact, the 787 you last flew would have been Emily out to... was it Singers, was it? Or no, where did you...
So I flew Emily out to London, but then coming home, I think it was India. I can't remember which one we came back on. I think it was India.
But you didn't fly from India?
No, negative. Zulu November, India. Flew over India.
Flew over India. Now, I wonder, are we coming in here on Bay 9er? I wonder.
Looks like it. They've cleared it out. Let's see if he chucks the anchors on and makes a right-hand turn here.
Yeah, let's have a look. Oh, it looks like...
there we go.
Yeah, it has to be, because Bay 10's full. But it looks like we're our He's at Vietnam Airlines Sky Team there, Bay 10. That's it.
Qantas 994, wind 200 degrees 12 knots, runway 16
Yeah.
right, clear to land.
We'll land 16 right, Qantas 994.
It is a beautiful looking scheme, isn't it? Wow.
Certainly is, yeah.
Oh, hey, looks like we've had a cheeky raid from the lads in Brisbane there from Only Planes Network. So a big shout out there coming in from James up there in Brisbane. And welcome all of our wonderful viewers just tuning into the live show here at Sydney, coming down from Only Planes Network. And James controlling the show up there in Brisbane this morning, and would have just recently featured the departure of EFR rather on the other live show in Brisbane. So kudos and big shout out there to James and to the Only Planes Network team, and welcome viewers. Thank you so much for joining us here this afternoon, a little bit further down the road in Sydney. Really, really nice to have your company, everyone.
That's right. Welcome to the Queensland crew. Good to have you aboard.
Now, the only time that we'll say that is when we're not talking about State of Origin.
Yeah. No, we're not mentioning that. Nope.
We're not mentioning that.
Nope.
It is coming up again, Charlie. So it'd be remiss of me not to, let our Queensland friends know that New South Wales is going to win game number 2
In Victoria. Yeah, down in Mexico.
Oh, we can have a laugh. We can dream, can't we, Charlie?
Oh, we can. Don't worry, I crave disappointment. I support England at most sports, so...
No, it's a special welcome to everyone there from Only Planes up there in Queensland. Thanks for joining us here this afternoon, and lovely to have your company. Message now from Corey Barnett. Good afternoon, Kurt and Charlie. I'm watching while I get ready to go and do a 16-hour shift at work, so why not watch planes while I get ready? Wow, 16 hours at work. That's insane. That's quite... Is that even legal? Goodness me.
Good on you, Corey.
Yeah, Corey, look, thanks very much for your generous contribution to the show this afternoon, and thank you for being here and dropping in the 8. And look, don't work too hard, mate. Look after yourself there. My goodness. 16 hours. That's like doing a 16-hour live show.
Couldn't a whole week of work.
Yeah. Wow. Here we go. We got Shannon Flynn upgrading herself up there to the Uluru Lodge. Well done, Shannon. We need to find an aircraft movement there of noteworthiness for you. Doesn't appear to be one at this stage. So, Shannon, we're going to have to come back to you. And I'm having a look around the grounds and seeing how far... Oh, here we go. Corner 64, Shannon. It's coming in. It's on downwind now, runway right. The Boeing 789. Well, there you go, Shannon. We're going to dedicate that one to you. Thank you, my dear, for putting yourself up there. And, there you go. 1 year in the lodge, and we'll give you an aircraft dedication just as well. So there you go.
Good on you.
Now, Charlie, I did want to say...
Yes.
and Shannon's gone ahead now and gifted one SydSquad membership as well.
Thanks, Shannon.
My goodness, Shannon. Wonderful support. 1 year in the lodge and going ahead and gifting a membership today at the same time as well. And I've got to say, that is wonderful, wonderful support. So I appreciate that, Shannon. I'm actually just going back through the chat to see if I can see it. My chat's been moving at a rate of knots, and I don't know that I can't pick it up at the moment. So I wonder if I can. Yeah, I don't have any of those names at the moment. So I apologise there to Shannon. I can't read those ones out. But moving on, I've got a message coming in here from there it is. Hang on, where is it? Pop up. There we go. Blue Dog 10. Here we go. Back in order. This is for you guys to tell you to stop having a dog at Blue Dig. I mean, having a dig at Blue Dog. That was Kenny, I think, that made that blunder, didn't he?
Yeah. No, he was having a day of it that day, and I still haven't worked out how to get to Santiago yet. But
or a snitch shell.
Careful.
Yes, careful. Yep. And he's saying, just jokes. G'day, legends, Kurt and Charlie. Hello, Blue Dog, mate. You're a legend. Thank you for your support and for being here on the show this afternoon.
Good on you, Blue Dog.
Lovely to have your company, mate. Well done. And Big Bear Ray has gone ahead and gifted one membership there to Ducky Line. Hello there to Ducky Line. And hello there to Ray, who celebrated his 63rd birthday this week on Wednesday, I think it was.
Happy birthday, mate.
I hope I haven't sold him there. Was it 62 or 63, Ray? Gosh, I want Maybe.
Give
Got to
him
be
an extra
careful
year
there.
for free. I've been telling people that I'm a year older than I actually was for last year anyways.
No, got to be careful there. But Big Bear Ray, thank you, mate, for your support, and lovely to have your company on the show this afternoon. Kelly Williams, good afternoon all. Hope everyone is well. Kelly, 14 months at the pointy end in the suite. You legend. Well
Go on,
done,
you,
mate.
Kelly.
And Gareth Rue is there. Hello there from sunny Brisbane. Saw the 763 rocket out of Brisbane. Nothing quite like the 763 departure. Assuming that may be in Melbourne there. Stay dry, gents, and thanks for the stream. It's our pleasure. Gareth and
Brisbane.
Yeah. So we did see a crazy 767 departure out of Melbourne. And it went up like a rocket. Like it went to the sky. Even air traffic control commended them on their departure, on their climb performance rather. So I'll have to go back and look at the Only Planes Network coverage and see how that one looked on the takeoff there. Now, good on you, Gareth. Now, I've got to apologise. We were starting the show earlier today at around 9:30. Now, that was certainly the plan because we had plans to film the movement of the Zulu November Hotel, which is the 787, the newest colourful 787 in the Qantas fleet that's got the Go Australia decal on it.
Yes, it does.
Now, apparently, it is still here in Sydney in the hangar and is non-operational. But the word was that the aircraft was going to be departing to go to South Africa, to Joburg this morning on Qantas 63.
Yeah.
And, Qantas 63. And that service was put back on to Zulu November Charlie, is the operating 787 on that service today. So
very good.
No intel on when the Go Australia decal is coming out of the hangar at this stage. So and I think all of the other 787 flights for Qantas today have actually already been spoken for.
I think so, yeah.
And so we won't see it go out. I don't think we're going to see it on today's stream. And that was a question there from Jimmy Edits, who said, have you seen the new livery on one of the Qantas 787s? It's the Olympic livery. Yes, I have seen it on the media releases and all over the news and things like that. But no, we were planning on seeing it this morning. When we got wind that it wasn't coming out and was staying in the hangar, we delayed the show because I needed to do some other things at home and then shift the show around a little bit. And we were able to, we're now able to feature EFR landing here in Sydney and also capture our friend Captain Marco coming in this afternoon and hanging out with you lot until sunset. So I thought that might be a little bit better opportunity to get out and do a bit of plane spotting here this afternoon. So apologies for those that were hanging out for a morning show. We'll get one of those out the door again soon. But that's the reason why we changed things up a little bit today. So appreciate your understanding on that one there.
Maximum exposure, that's what it's all about, Kurt.
Generation X-Wing, Patrick in the house. Hello there, Patrick.
Oh, wow.
Lovely to have your company, and a special thanks there for dropping in those 10 gifted members. Jodes, Reed Reinfeld, Mr. Vermin, Tango Tilly, Agent Tiger, Raymond Gaming, Channel for Life, Angus Burger, Wendy Cutler, Silver Bullet. My goodness. Say those names 10 times fast. Good on you, Patrick, mate. Thank you for your wonderful, wonderful support. That is quite the generous contribution to the show. And welcome to all the newest members here of the SydSquad family. You pick up a membership there, 1 month in the Uluru Lodge with an invitation to renew that at the end. Access to all the emojis and the members-only content from time to time. And also bragging rights to be hanging out here with SydSquad in the lodge. On ya, Patrick. Thank you, mate. Queensland Maroons. Keep dreaming, Hamsy. What is this?
Just get rid of that one, I reckon.
This person must know me personally.
I see
Who
the
is
link.
this? Who
I
is
see the
this?
link. See the super chat, $2 there. That's how many games that New South Wales are going to win to take out the series. And you see the message there is in a lovely shade of sky blue. That must be driving him nuts.
Yeah. I'll pay that one, mate. I will pay that one.
Good on you, mate.
Who is this? Who knows me? Who is that person that's ribbing me? I need to know. I need to know details. Queensland Maroons, you cheeky devil. Love it. Heather Easton is here. Hey, Heather. Hi, Curtin SydSquad, back from a fabulous 6 weeks in the UK.
Oh.
Really, Heather? Well, good for you.
Lucky enough to be taken up to the British Airways A380 flight deck once landed at Heathrow, and also flew Aer Lingus 600. Now, what route would that be? I'm assuming from Dublin. And what aircraft type? Because, see, Aer Lingus are a bit of a, well, not funny airline, but you know what I mean? They've not just got the EI registered Irish aircraft, they do have some G registered Gulf aircraft that they operate out of the UK. So they take the A330 out of Manchester and go to various places around, you know, out towards the Americas, I believe, or in the Caribbean. But yeah, let us know where you flew to and from, Heather Easton, with Aer Lingus.
Hello, Heather. How are you, my dear? Lovely to have you back on the show. Steve Murray's in the house, catering. Good afternoon, Kirk and Charlie. Afternoon menu, please. Embrace catering. Well, I don't know what the menu's going to be, but until those wafty smells come up from the ridges, we'll let you know, Steve.
I will have the penne alla arrabbiata.
Yeah. Goodness me.
No, I won't. Don't worry. That's a Eddie Izzard reference.
Now, a bit quiet
Good on
here
you, Steve.
at the airport at the moment. However, the next arrival coming in there, courtesy of your data tags, bottom left-hand corner of your screen, Qantas 64 coming in from Johannesburg, and it's a Boeing 787-9er. It's been flying for 11 hours and 32 minutes, so it's about time it landed.
Yeah.
Qantas 64, wind 190 degrees 15 knots, max cross 10 knots, runway 16 right, cleared to land.
There you go.
Cleared land 16 right, Qantas 64.
There we go, Qantas 64 now cleared to land. And we have got... oh, sorry, Charlie, you wanted to bring something up?
No, not at all. No. I'm just enjoying the beautiful views of Sydney there.
Mag Dastar is here and enjoying your stream for 1 month now. Loving it. Well done. 1 month in the lodge. Thank you for your wonderful support. Appreciate you being here today. Got a message now from Perth Refueler.
G'day, Kurt and Charlie. Thanks for the stream today, Perth Refueler. Thanks very much for the two. And, well, I hope you're enjoying the stream today, Perth Refueler.
Yes, mate. Welcome to the show here at Sydney Airport. You're hanging out with Kurt and Charlie today. And here we go. Our Qantas 64 service now on finals, runway 16 right. And I can't wait to hear that, Charlie.
Oh,
No.
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
of course. Come on, man. Wow, look at this.
You're not going to. Batteries run out.
Oh, really?
Good thing I've got a fully charged one.
Oh, good. Matilda P's there in the chat. Hello there, Matilda P. Harry T's got to go. He's off to work. Or he's saying he's not here for long. Hello there, Harry. Lita is here. Hello there, Lita. This is Kurt speaking now. So if you can't distinguish between the voices, this is Kurt and Charlie. Go now.
This is Charlie talking to you from SydSquad Stream with Kurt, the host with the most.
Easy, Tiger.
Oh, you said go.
Do you know what, though? If you can't distinguish between the two of us, Lynn, that's okay. Because it just means that the commentary is just flowing one to the other, and it's like a...
It just means we're bouncing off each other.
Yeah.
Vocally.
Don't tell them. Don't tell them. G'day, Mark. How are you, buddy? It's been a fantastic 2 years. I've watched SydSquad live from all over the world. London, Singapore, Abu Dhabi, Scotland, and here's to the next 2 years. Well done, Mark.
Excellent. Good on you, Mark Chapman.
Yeah, 24
Appreciate
months in the Sydney Harbour Suite. Wonderful support. Thank you, Mark. You're a champion, and lovely to message you offline from time to time as well. And Flights Aviation is here. And hi, Kurt, your co-host sounds familiar.
Well, Hayden. I would say that name sounds familiar, but I know the guy behind it, Mr. Hayden. What's that, the 150th name this year? I don't know, I can't keep up with Hayden. No, he's a huge supporter of both your channel and mine, and he's a good lad. So good on you, Hayden. Thanks very much for the 5 and the support there.
Yeah, well done, Hayden, mate. Oh, Kofi's gone ahead and gifted 10 SydSquad memberships. Is that right, Kofi? Who we got? We got AU Marcus, Laughter Flights, Chara, Michael Petcha, Finty 3891, Shabs, Bite James. Look out, James from Only Planes Network gifted a membership. There you go, James. And Andy's Workshop and Do-It-Yourself, Mark Wong. Congratulations there to all of our newest members. And another special hello there to James up there in Queensland. Thanks, mate, for the raid earlier. Very kind of you. And lovely that you were able to capture EFR's departure today, and hopefully we're able to bring the landing to the viewers, and it's going to be wonderful, mate, and a very kind gesture. Well done, Kofi, and congrats to you. Thank you for your support as well, and welcome all of our new members. Well done.
Alrighty, now, you know what I can see in the bottom left-hand corner of the screen there, Kurt? Qantas Freight, 75.29.
Yeah.
EFR is on the ILS at just under 7 miles to run now.
Now, are we
coming into view?
Oh, runway left.
Runway...
Runway left. Runway right, rather.
Right,
but
yeah.
as in not runway left, but runway at the right runway.
Yeah, it's coming in on the correct runway.
Coming in on the correct runway. That is it.
I'm glad
All
I
right.
changed the battery then. That would have been dopey, wouldn't it?
All right, well, there we go. We got our first little bit of vision of the 767 freighter coming in. While we were speaking about NZ Aviation, 1 month. Woo! Working on it in the house as well. 4 months and 14 days. Loving this community. Thank you, working on it. Appreciate you being here. Message now coming in from D. Goodman. Afternoon, fellas. She can rocket off the runway. Let's see the 76 stop on a dime when it arrives in Sydney. Off by Bravo 7. Oh, it's a challenge there from D. Goodman. Thank you, mate. Message now coming in from Tim down in Melbourne. Glad you get to see EFR at least one last time, Kurt. You seem so disappointed when you missed the departure. Hopefully you have a great show today. We're back tomorrow at 12 p.m. Go and check out Melbourne Flyers for all your coverage down there in Melbourne. Yes, Tim, you're right, mate. And it is now here on screen. Coming in, finals runway 16 riders, Qantas 75.29. The Boeing 767 may very well be the final movement of this aircraft under the VH-EFR registration. So let's enjoy this one together, ladies and gentlemen, and what a special moment.
Fiji 19 Heavy, Sydney Tower, g'day. Qantas 7529, wind 200 degrees, 18 knots, 12 knots across wind, runway 16 right, cleared to land. Cleared to land, 16 right, 7529. Jetstar Flight 17, contact departure, see ya. Jetstar 517. Fiji 910. Assigned heading right 170, line up runway 16 right and lane.
Assigned heading 170, line up runway 16 right and wait Fiji 9.
Qantas 7529, contact ground 121.7. 121.7, Qantas 7529.
Welcome back, EFR. There we go.
Yeah, we'll see if we can pick up a little bit of conversation there with...
Ground g'day, Qantas 7529, vacated Bravo 7, left Bravo, Bay 83.
7529 Sydney ground on Bravo, cross runway 25, a taxi to Bay 83.
On Bravo, cross 25, taxi Bay 83, Qantas 7529.
There you go. Bay 83 confirmed as... Well,
Well, let's come back to where it all started.
that's it. It is, as Aviation Central says there in the chat, sad to see a plain red tail with no white roof and no iconic Qantas, but very good to see this aircraft again.
Qantas 461, taxi via Bravo 2, holding point Bravo 2, runway 16 right.
Taxi via Bravo 2, holding point Bravo 2, 16 right, Qantas 461.
Qantas 75, 29, as you approach the air, just give way to a 737, your right to left at Bravo 2.
There we are. We're now taking a look at Fiji 910. Off to Nandi.
To the 737, right to left of Bravo 2, Qantas 75, 29.
Oh. I love the 350s. I didn't want to let that go. I had to get a little bit of vision on that, and Miles Harrison will appreciate that. So. All right, back onto the movement of the hour. VH-EFR, the ex-Qantas Boeing 767 freighter, Qantas Freight. Is taxing at quite the rate of knots as well.
Yeah.
The ground say 6 Bravo, pushback approved and report ready to tow, and you can push into International 1.
Pushback approved, forward ready, turn 1. Over to you.
My memory might be wrong, but I believe that when I started down there at Freight, this might have been the first aircraft I worked on. So, a little bit of sentimental value for me.
Bravo, Sydney ground,
Yeah.
tow via Charlie to hangar 191, report complete.
Go to the hangar, report complete, have white Bravo.
Now, it also looks like the white patches that you can see both on the main body of the aircraft and on, above the registration at the back there. There may be something under there already. Now, the Qantas Freight titles didn't quite fit into that white square that's along the fuselage, but there could be something there that's just ready to be...
Charlie starting the speculation.
Oh, yeah. Well, speculate to accumulate, mate.
No, there's nothing official.
Well, look at that. I don't know if you can come out just a little bit. We've got old and new. We've got the A330 pushing back.
I see what you're doing. I see what you're doing to me.
The 767. Sorry, I'll give you the late mail on that one.
I see what you're doing to me. There we go.
788, taxi information killer.
The passing of the baton.
Taxi, hold short.
Lovely.
And also in the background there, the other Qantas A330 freighter. There's a few people asking in the chat now where this 767 is going after her. The short answer is we don't know. We haven't got any inside mail at the moment as to exactly what the plans are for EFR. I didn't even know that she was coming back to Sydney until yesterday afternoon. So, yeah, it's a bit of a surprise for me. Nice surprise, though. And there she is, just turning over onto Bay 83 now for probably the last time here at Sydney as EFR.
And hello there to Kate. Chid's in the house.
Course 461 Tower, G'day, sign heading right 170, line up 16 right and wait.
Miles Harrison is in the house.
Right, 17.
Goodness.
Hey.
Mate, I didn't even know you were there, and I just had a funny feeling I better film a little bit of that Fiji A350-9er. Otherwise I might get in a bit of trouble. Very nice to have your company here, Miles.
Absolutely. Good to see your name there again, Miles. Hope you're doing well.
Qantas 461, runway 16 right, clear for takeoff.
Clear for takeoff, runway 16 right, Qantas 4.
There you
Well,
go.
there
Shots
she
are
is, all parked up. You off? Take care. Hello, Kenny.
Wait a minute.
Kenny's in the house. Hello there, Kenny. Nice surprise.
There's always a random Souths fan, isn't there?
Yeah, you can't half tell. Wow, that's beautiful. Really, really nice. Got a message coming in there to answer your question, Charlie.
there
It
we
was
go,
from
yeah.
Heather Easton.
ATR 72-600. Okay, so that's what you meant by the Aer Lingus 600. You meant the aircraft type, not the flight number. Sorry. Got my wires crossed. Edinburgh to Belfast to Manchester. Very good. Now, I believe I'm right in saying this, but could you name, rather than just Edinburgh, Belfast and Manchester, do you happen to know the names of those three airports? I believe, and the chat can correct me if I'm wrong, Edinburgh is Turnhouse, Belfast is Aldergrove, and Manchester is Ringway.
Wow.
I'm 100% on Manchester because of the amount of time I've spent there.
Wow.
But I know there's two
Good
airports in Belfast. So it might have been Belfast City, maybe. Anyway, Muzdog's in there with a member chat.
Craig Murray, how are you, mate? Did someone say 767 in the house? Well, there it is, mate. She's on screen as we speak.
In the house.
Has made its way here today to land conveniently for all of the plane spotters up here at Sydney Airport on runway 16 right. And it's done a beautiful, easy taxi down Bravo to the north end of the field, to the northeastern side of the field there at Bay 83. Now, we're expecting it to get towed off to the Kilo aprons a little bit later on today. Hopefully we see it in the show. Craig, welcome back. 13 months support in the Sydney Harbour Suite. You're a legend, buddy, and thank you for being here again with us today. Here we go. Miles Harrison, afternoon, Kurt and Charlie, getting ready for Vegas this Thursday. Wow. SydSquad merch in tow. Happy 29 months. Mate, Miles, it's been a long time, hasn't it? And Miles up there also in the Sydney Harbour Suite, which is just fantastic. Well done, Miles, and lovely to have your company again on the show, and we're glad that you're here, mate. We're glad you're here. Vegas, way to make us jealous, I tell you.
That's right.
Way to make us jealous.
Very jealous. Good on you, Miles. As we look at the T-Way A330 now taxiing north on Alpha. Las Vegas, eh?
Alpha 20502, get over, Portland, ready.
Jeremy Borg, we did have the mango pancakes come out as we were setting up. It was in the Pokemon livery, in fact. But no, won't be featuring on today's show. Went out a little bit earlier, so we're unable to feature it today. Unfortunately, we just weren't quick enough in setting up. Hey, Kate Chittick there in the house, currently packing like a crazy person, flying out on Emirates 415 on Monday morning, screaming. Anyway, I'll keep you on in the background. Good on you, Kate. Wow, you got a long way to go till Monday. You're packing like a crazy. What are you taking, Kate? You're not taking me, so what's going on?
Mate, that's nothing new. My wife, if we were travelling on Monday, she'd have packed 3 weeks ago. Heather Easton's in there as well. Said Belfast City. So thanks for the confirmation there, Heather. That's great.
Good on you, Kate. Have a wonderful trip. I want to hear all the details. Alpha Tango 0 in the house, dropping in a big 1-5. Afternoon, Kurt. How dare I type SydSquad wrong last time? I know. Sorry, mate. My apologies for that. I just drove from Canberra to Sydney CBD, some showers along the way. I hope you and the iPhone 15 Maxibond Pro Ultra Edition, rather, are doing well. Well done, mate. Thank you very much.
Good morning, Hana 447. Establish Alice runway 16 right.
Hana 447 Heavy, Sydney Tower, g'day.
Hainan 447, the A330 coming in from Hakau now. Finals runway 16 right. And just here, we're looking at our T-way 502 going to Seoul, A330 300 about to roll runway 16. It doesn't look like there's much else going to stop it. Might be a turn and burn here, Charlie.
Absolutely.
Good on you, Alpha Tango, mate. I'm glad that you got here safe.
502, the assigned heading
Here we
right,
go.
170, runway 16 right, clear for takeoff.
Clear for takeoff and right turn 170,
There we go. T-way now cleared for takeoff.
Contact departure, see you later.
Well, let's enjoy this one together, shall we?
Absolutely.
Another 330, ripping it off, runway 16 right. Hopefully we get the tones. Hopefully it's going loud. Are you cold, Charlie?
A little bit.
I'm cold.
Yeah. I've got another hoodie, but...
Yeah.
Wonderful. Do we have a name for this one? So for those of you who are new to the channel, there's different nicknames that we got for different aircraft. We got the Mango Pancake. You got, how can I paraphrase it?
Paraphrase it?
Paraphrase. Kenny's here. He's had an effect on me.
Goodness.
Paraphrase it. A mallard of custard or mustard. Custard or mustard duck. Let's just go with that. Keep it simple. Do we have a nickname for this one? Because I spotted one in the chat a second ago. The hot dog and ketchup. Someone said for this one.
No, I haven't. We haven't got a nickname, and nor do we have one for the Hainan coming in now on runway right.
Oh, very good. And Was Radio's in the chat. G'day, Was.
Hello, Wazza. Welcome, mate. How are you?
Very good. John Vogel's in there as well. Alpha Charlie, testing 1 2, simply marvellous.
Hello there, Johnny. Welcome to the show. Lovely to have your company here today, mate. Wow, look at that contrast there on the city in the background. Just amazing.
Wonderful.
Oh, look at that.
Butter.
Sydney Tower, g'day, Killing 41 Delta.
Killing 41 Delta, Sydney Tower, g'day. 10447, vacate Alpha 4, and then ground 126, decimal 5.
Walking to the Alpha 4, contact 126, decimal 5, and 447.
You're not wrong, Kurt. It's a bit nippy.
Yeah, she is a little bit nippy.
With a hot chocolate or a cup of tea.
Yeah, I know. We need to send Kenny down for us.
Yeah, where's he gone? He's disappeared.
I don't know.
Great day for spotting, says Jaggy. I'm down on level 9 with my dad getting photos. G'day, Jaggy. Welcome. Hope you're staying dry down there on level 9. Hope you're enjoying the day here at Sydney. We're currently looking at the A380 parked up on Bay 8. Is this? Yes, it is, Bay 8. There we are. Kurt doing the meet and greet, as usual.
I always got time for people to come up and want to say hello, for sure indeed.
Absolutely.
For sure indeed. If you're around and you're interested, then you're welcome to come and say hello. We are a friendly bunch here.
Absolutely.
Here we go.
We're just talking to Jaggy, who's down on level 9, so he might make it up to level 11 at some point.
Maybe. And did I feature that on the?
Yes,
I did.
Yes,
did
you
it?
did.
So
Yeah,
there he is, Jaggy.
There he is.
Good. Well done to Jaggy. Yeah, a great spot, level 9, because you get that perspective with the city in the background.
Yeah.
So that's what that's all about. Leanne is here from New Zealand. Great Saturday Arvo viewing. Thanks, gents. Hello
G'day,
there, Leanne. And 26 months for you up there in the penthouse, in the Gold Coast penthouse. Lovely to have your company. Welcome back. Timmy's in the house, and Tim has gone ahead and gifted 5 SydSquad memberships. And we're going to see if I can pull those up. We got Tom's Aviation, Nick Reinenberg, we got Nick Blackburn, Lady T, and Paul Hartland. Well, congratulations to all of you picking up a membership here at SydSquad.
That's it.
And you get yourself 1 month membership there in the Uluru Lodge.
Yeah.
And, an invitation to rejoin at the end. And all the emojis will come your way, and the members-only content as well, which is fantastic. So congratulations, and good on you, Tim.
Welcome to the squad.
Nice to have your company on the show again today as well. Oh, look out. Chloe's in the house. Hello
Hey.
from the sunny and cold Perth. I hope you're doing well, Kurt. Glad to be watching the live stream today. Wow, dropping in a massive 3-1. Huge support of the show today, Chloe.
Thank you, Chloe.
My
That's
goodness, how
incredible.
are you? Lovely to have you back on the SydSquad show. Appreciate your company indeed, and thank you for that generous contribution this afternoon. Well done, Chloe.
Bit of dashy action now.
Yeah,
Always
cool.
love a bit of dashy action, mate.
Was that Killing 23 Delta coming in from Armidale?
Affirmative.
Qantas 444, wind 190 degrees, 17 knots, runway 16 right, clear to land.
Runway 16 right, clear to land, Qantas 444.
This was the view that I was kind of expecting EFR was going to give us if it was to land on runway 16 left. But thankfully we got it on point on the right one runway of 16 right.
That's it. Air Services Australia maybe, you know, they did their thing, brought it over on 16 right.
Yeah, the other handy thing about it is that this time of the day is not too busy, so they may have been able to just slot it in kindly there, which was great for us. And for all of you in turn viewing the show here today. And I appreciate everybody joining us on the SydSquad live show today. If you haven't already, don't forget to give the show a cheeky thumbs up. It's a great indication of how you're enjoying the coverage today, and it's free to do. And perhaps consider subscribing to the channel if you haven't already. And just know that that is also free to do. And if you hit the bell notification button to make sure you cross all the details about when we go live next. Now, what do we got here, Charlie? Look
We
out.
got a Cathay Pacific 777, well, looks a bit 300. And also, don't while we're talking about the different ways that people can support the channel, don't forget we've also got the social medias. You've got Instagram, SydSquad.au, and Facebook pages as well. So head on over there and hit the like buttons on
the after
like
party.
buttons on the
Well, the
content.
after party's at Facebook, that's for sure.
Yeah, absolutely. But yeah, Cathay Pacific 777-300 come out here on taxiway Alpha. I think these are a good-looking airplane. I really do.
Yeah.
And Cathay's livery.
Definitely the workhorse of the industry, or has been for quite a while.
Yeah.
A lot of Airbus aircraft now in the sky, but still got a fond spot for our Boeing 777.
Absolutely.
The 300ER series.
Delta.
339 Delta, Sydney target.
Cathay 100 going to Hong Kong.
Sydney Tower, good afternoon. Cathay 100 ready.
There we go.
Cathay 100 Heavy, Sydney Tower. G'day.
That's right. Well, leaving a very cold Sydney today. Apparently, the temperature is 13 degrees, but it feels like 8.
Yeah, it says 8 there, doesn't it?
Yeah.
I reckon it feels like 4.
Yeah, that wind coming in from the south there, 192 degrees.
Just trying to work
115
out a
knots.
way where I can have both my hands in the pocket and panning the camera at the same time. How does that work?
39 Delta, wind 190 degrees.
You usually get the apprentice to do the camera.
Runway 16 right, clear to land.
16 right.
Hello,
clear to land.
Adrian Broughton, and saying he's really impressed with the coverage and it's done so well on SydSquad. Thank you, Adrian. Very kind of you, mate.
Yeah.
A couple of guys just got our tripod sticks out there and cameras on top, and just opening the garage door to let everyone see what we can see. And I'm glad that the vision and all the audio and all that's coming across well enough for everybody to enjoy it. Thanks for your comment, mate. I appreciate it. Now, Jilly Beanie's there in Adelaide with 6 degrees in the hills. Whoa, fire is on. I'm coming to your place.
Is that a play on words, do you reckon?
My goodness. Oh, jeez. You know
I wonder what Jilly Bean's favourite song is.
Oh, guess who's back? Kenny's back.
Oh,
Kenny, there is a spare comms there if you want to hop on. But I heard that Kenny was going down to get a couple of hot chocolates for the lads.
oh, is that right? you heard or you hinted?
Oh.
I tell you what, it wouldn't go amiss, I tell you.
Aren't we cheeky? Aren't we cheeky? Just coming in to the vision there is Qantas 41, and it's the A330 service 330-200. There we go, a bit of a close-up there as it taxis down Alpha. We'll be going to Jakarta today. So a couple of heavies now coming out to play. Cathay at the holding point Alpha 1. Jakarta service here, Qantas 41. Echo Bravo Oscar, I believe it is. Quebec, rather. Is making its way down as well. So that'll be number 2 for takeoff here, runway 16 right. Currently holding for a Dash 8, which is on finals. 39 Delta coming in from Dubbo.
QOM, that's right. I believe, I might be wrong, QOM. I'll double check this before I say it, actually. Let's fact check myself. I'm thinking of the name of this particular aircraft might be City of Parramatta, but I just want to double check that.
And thank you, Justin. Appreciate that. Heather Easton, very kind of you. Thank you, my dear. You're out at over Windsor Castle is when you were trying to capture an aircraft.
Right,
Goodness.
170. Line up from
There goes that Dash 8 rolling through nicely there.
170, line up and wave, runway 16 right.
Oh, good on you, Chrissy. Which aircraft is your dad flying?
Target up,
Give us a heads up on that.
41 Heavy Sydney, target A, taxi to holding point Alpha 1.
Well, looks like Cathay Pacific's now getting out the door. Rachel Van Zeller saying looks like we're about to get some weather. And yeah, that's it. Look at that cell there at the bottom there, Charlie. Just coming up. Looks like it is coming. Hopefully of not too much impact to us here at Sydney Airport.
Let's hope not.
Well, let's hope not.
We'll need to double up on the hot chocolate if that's the case. By the way, no name on that particular aircraft. It was not City of Parramatta. Anyway, Cathay 100.
Cathay 100, runway 16 right, clear for takeoff.
Now has takeoff clearance.
There we go. All right, the 777 out there on that runway 16 right. How about it?
Check out some of the spray coming off this one. I don't know if there's much standing water left on the runways, but the 777s always kick up a bit.
And then the EFR there just sitting on Bay 83 nicely there in the background. We'll keep tabs on that as well as the afternoon goes on. But here we go. It is now time for our 777 friends. Ripping one out, runway 16 right. Let's enjoy this one together.
Star 767, the wind 180 degrees, 18 knots. Runway 16 right, clear to land.
Runway 16 right, clear to land, it's Star 767.
Wow, the contrast there. Look at that. Those are those clouds that are making their way here to Sydney Airport. Those deep, dark clouds out the back there. Hopefully, hopefully they don't rain in on us. Otherwise, we'll be doing a quick play on spray jackets and all sorts of stuff to cover the equipment. Yeah, beautiful sight there with that 777 getting away. And Kenny, are you with us? Are you in the house? No? All right, I need to sort you out. All right, stand by one. Kenny.
Right, we're just taking a look over the apron there at the A380 on Bay 8. It's doing QF1. later on today. Estimated to depart probably about half an hour's time, as told to us by Mizam in the chat. G'day, Mizam. Maria Demulius is there in the chat as well. Hopefully now on comms we have... Test?
Yeah, hello,
there he
Kenny.
is. Check 1 2. There's Kenny, my boy.
Kenny in the house. Hello, Kenny. Welcome to the show.
G'day, Kurt. How are you?
I'm well. I'm doing real good.
Just Kurt.
Oh, Charlie, mate. How are you?
I'm all right, mate. What am I, chopped liver? No.
Oh, that is brilliant. Oh, Kenny, one of your best, mate. One of your best. Let's get the lads up on the big screen there, shall we? Here we are. Here the boys. And lovely to have your company. Hi, my name is Kurt, and I've got...
My name's Charlie.
My name's Kenny.
This is the SydSquad family in the house this afternoon. And we're having... And yes, Kurt is putting on gloves because it's freezing out here, and my hands are cold.
Yeah.
And you've got your hands in your pocket there, Charlie.
I'm more rugged up in support of the South Sydney Rabbitohs.
Yeah. Picked up the win?
Yeah, picked up the W last night.
Well done. Hey, welcome everyone to the SydSquad show. Lovely to have your company. Thanks for joining us. We're out here today doing a bit of plane spotting, probably up until about sunset. Top of your screen there, 2.5 hours to go on the live show. And we will be hopefully welcoming Captain Marco in the next sort of half an hour.
Yeah,
I believe he'll be...
Just had a check. He's about 40 minutes out.
40 minutes
still
out.
up at cruise at flight level 380, I believe it is.
380, okay.
So,
All
yeah.
right. Not too long, and Captain Marco bringing in the 748 from UPS this afternoon. And you can't wait to see him. It's been a while since he's been here.
Absolutely.
But lovely show today, capturing EFR, the ex-Qantas freight Boeing 767. And believe that may very well be the last flight that we actually see of it on at least the SydSquad show in the EFR registration. So stay tuned for more information on that when we've got it. And it's just been a nice afternoon, a wet afternoon, mind you, and a cold one here at Sydney Airport. But welcome everyone, and thank you for being here, and thanks for all of your support, and we appreciate it. But don't go anywhere. A couple of hours to go on the live show here today, and we're gonna keep going, and back to the coverage now. We've got Qantas 41 now, this service off to Jakarta, the A330-200, now departing runway 16 right. So nice loud sounds of the 330 about to grace us. So let's enjoy this one as well. It's good to have you here, Kenny.
It's good to be here. Thanks, Kurt. Thanks, Charlie.
You're welcome.
Congratulations, 540. Just a pop in Sydney today. Star 514, wind 180 degrees, 15 knots, runway 16 right, clear to land.
16 right, clear to land, just 514.
Wow, quite a long roll there for the service to Jakarta. What are our headwinds at the moment? 15 knots? Well, I would have thought they would have had a little bit more help getting airborne there, but perhaps not. All those dark clouds coming in from the south. I think we're going to get wet, boys.
I think we'll be fine.
I like that. I like your confidence there, Kenny.
Alrighty, as ever, it's a pleasure to have you all joining us in the chat there. Plenty of people in from all over the planet, and that just goes to illustrate what a worldwide community the aviation and plane spotting community is. So if you're just joining us, welcome. This is SydSquad. You've got Kurt, Charlie, and who are you? There you go. I've got my own back now. Kenny's here as well. So let us know where you're watching from in the chat as well. Carwyn Davis is sitting in Singapore. Says it's very hot. Deborah Speller's over there from the UK.
Hello, Debbie. Welcome to the show, Debbie. F2's in the house. Susan as well. Ms. MAS, hello there.
Yeah. We've got the long lens out there, Kurt.
Yeah, it's a long way down there, actually, to the southern end of the field from this vantage. Next in is Jetstar 514 service coming in from Melbourne. And we'll be landing runway 16 right. It's the A320.
And just off bay 10, we've got the Vietnam SkyTail livery pushing back.
Yes, we do.
That's the A3.
We might even be able to
900.
just spin the old wide view around. And yeah, it is. I thought it was the SkyTeam Vietnam. Just coming into the right of your screen there.
Velocity 424, sign heading right 170, line up runway 16 right and wait.
Sign heading right 170, runway 16 right, line up and wait. Velocity 424.
Alrighty, what do we got, Kenny?
Oh, I tell you what, I reckon we got a bit of cold chill coming along here. It's I reckon this is worse than a night stream.
Yeah. How many times do you reckon we can mention hot chocolate before one magically appears?
Oh.
I thought Kenny was going to get some for us.
I think I'm all tired out after chasing EFR.
Oh yeah.
I was set up for a 1-6 left.
And then you got bum steered and you had to come over here.
Yeah, you bump steered me on the live.
Yeah, righto.
So we are just coming into view on the left-hand side of your screen there at the top left. You've got the Pride 330 also being towed across.
EBL, I think that one is.
You know what? It's funny. We saw this aircraft in this exact same position, but without the tug in front. Kenny, you might remember the other night. It went out to Perth.
Yep,
actually. So
that's right.
But we're seeing it now, getting the crossing to come over here onto the international side of the airfield.
Yep. So she came back in from Perth this morning.
There you go.
She looks to be getting towed over to into. Oh my god.
Kenny's back. Kenny's back.
Over to the international apron.
Kenny's back.
Oh my god. Oh.
You just need to think about what you're saying before you say it, Kenny.
Jane Walker is good evening from Phoenix, Arizona. Very good over there in the United States. Welcome.
All right, lots of messages coming in now. Let's get through some here. David Capper in the house. Shout out to Jeff Stevens, who's recovering from that dastardly COVID.
You've got it now.
I know. Well, Kenny's in the house. That's the effect he has. And look,
keep improving, mate.
Yes. Hello, David. Thank you, mate, for your shout out there to your mate Jeffrey Stevens, and it's a very kind one. Yeah, no one loves the Rona, mate. Appreciate the 5. Thanks for being here. Oh, Willie's in the house. G'day, Willie, there at Emu Plains, at the foot of the Blue Mountains. And hello there to Kay as well, dropping in a big 10. Thank you, Willie, for your support, as always. Part of the furniture here. Always looking after us. Thank you, Willie. And Dashcam Fanatics in the house. Wanted to be there. Mrs. Dash is home sick. Too much school. We saw EFR take off on OPN, and we watched it land on SydSquad. Well done, guys. Well, thank you for your wonderful support, and just glad that we were able to feature it. Landing here one last time. We hope not, but we'll have to wait and see what happens there.
Lots of moderators in the chat. Kirsten Mills, Jenny S, B-Rad.
Yes.
So g'day to the moderators.
Thanks to the Dashcam family there, and to Mrs. Dashcam Fanatics. Hopefully you're feeling better soon. Yeah, talking about mods, Kirsten Mills. Hi, Kurt and Charlie. Somehow I got the same temperature and weather as you, though it's summer here. What? My goodness. Oh, that's tough. That is tough. If you've got the same weather that we've got here in summer, that is not good at all, Kirsten.
I remember those days. Whereabouts are you, Kirsten? Remind me.
Jeez. Kirsten's in the States somewhere. I keep forgetting myself.
Canada, isn't she?
You know how we can work this out?
Hey. Oh, shout out to the mod squad.
Canada in the house with our good mate Gaza. I wouldn't have thought Kirsten to be on the show actually this afternoon, but might be. Is it getting late there?
It's Friday night over there, isn't it? Friday night over on that side of the planet. Hey there, SydSquadians, heading over to the Lurkers Lounge, says Elaine.
Shirley Burton dropping in one. Hello, Shirley. Welcome back to the Sid Squad show here tonight. Appreciate your company. And Chris Alexopoulos doing my first double Sydney return on Wednesday. First time flying into Sydney from the right seat. Wow,
very good.
FO, super keen. Love the content, boys. Chris, give us some more intel on that. What does that mean? What's the aircraft?
Yeah,
what's the airline? Within reason, what details can you share with us on that? Actually,
yeah, I'm looking at the thumbnail. I can't tell. Maybe it's United, so maybe he's coming internationally. Is Chris?
Wow.
But no, it'd be great to see you here in Sydney, Chris.
Yeah, welcome, Chris.
I got a few Canadian viewers in the chat there as well, in Kirsten, Vancouver Island in Canada. I saw someone that had joined in from Vancouver earlier on as well.
Carwin, hello mate, good afternoon. Kurt from Singapore today, staying here till the 28th of June and then fly Singapore 350-9er to Christchurch. On ya, Carwin, wow. Is that a holiday, mate? Mid-year holiday? 28th of June, it's a couple of weeks away still, isn't it?
Jared Spears is in the chat. He's in the USA, and it's 12:28 a.m. All right, we're in the USA, Jared. Big country.
Hello, Jared. How are you, mate? Is that a dog I can hear barking or screaming down? I don't know. Can anyone else hear?
I didn't, but I'll keep an ear out for it.
I think it's a dog. I think it's a dog down there in one of the cargo crates. They're vaguely. I can hear.
Oh yeah, I thought I just heard something then. Yeah.
Holly's in the house. Happy Saturday, legends. Hello, Holly. Thank you for the 3 today.
Runway 16 right, clear for takeoff.
Got to keep an eye on that rain. It's almost at the southern end of the field there, just coming across Kurnell. And you can see it out there on the water.
Yeah,
not on the screen at the moment, just with our eyes. We'll give you a view as our Sky team, Vietnam Airlines, gets down into the southern end of the field. You'll see it.
Yeah, and you know what? We've got a few heavies due out in the next half an hour. So if it does rain and it doesn't wet us out,
then we might have a good show.
We might have a good show.
Or we might have a better show.
Yeah.
Jared answered he's watching from Ohio.
Oh my goodness.
It's definitely spreading, isn't it? Let's enjoy this Vietnam Airlines Sky Team A350-9er taking off from 16 right at Sydney. Here we go.
There's a little bit of water kick up there at the crossing where the water sort of pools from time to time. Oh, there we go. There's a nice rotation there for your Sky team. And there you can see that rain there in the background. He's already hit the water there on the surface. It's making its way up. Now we're just going to make sure that our wind isn't bringing that rain into us, because if it is, then we're in a bit of strife here. But we'll keep pushing until such time that we can push no longer. Hey, what is the update there on our UPS 34?
It's about 20 minutes away, I think.
Now, usually what they'll do, we're probably not going to see it today because of the cloud cover, but usually those FedEx and UPS flights that come in from Honolulu, they'll come in directly overhead the airfield before circling out to whichever runway they're landing on. So for those of you that are in Western Sydney, you might catch a glimpse of around the Parramatta and Silverwater, Dundas, Epping, Carlingford, that sort of area. You might catch a glimpse of the UPS 747 as it comes over you in about 20 minutes' time, making a series of right-hand turns to establish on the ILS for 16 right. Piloted, of course, by a friend of the channel, Captain Marco, and we cannot wait to see that one arrive.
Yeah. And he's only 26 minutes away.
All right, and counting. Yeah, you can see the airfield is drying up a little bit, but it's about to get wet again. Actually, all those little the little pavements,
the dry patches, yeah.
all the little ripples.
Beverly George is in the house, going ahead and gifting 1 SydSquad membership. Hello there, Beverly George. And thank you for your wonderful contribution to the show this afternoon. Hopefully you're doing well. And I'm just having a look to see who Beverly George has gifted. It's gone to Justin, being gifted a membership there, courtesy of Beverly George. Good on you, Bev, and congrats to Justin.
Let's keep an eye out as well. Official Billy's Toys and Games is on board Qantas 595. So we'll keep an eye out for that one. He says he's on board it. So.
Australian Plane Videography in the house. Welcome to the Bondi Beach Cabana. Thank you for your support. Welcome to SydSquad.
Yep, QF595 is only 35 minutes in from coming in from the Gold Coast.
Runway left likely. Adrian M in the house. Hey Kurt, it's Adrian from the car park a couple of weeks ago in May. You might remember I had a trip to Bali coming up. I leave tomorrow nice and early, 6:15 on Jetstar 39. Thanks for another great stream. Good on you, Adrian.
Thanks.
Lovely to have your company, and thanks for saying hi again. And way to go, make us jealous.
Delta, g'day,
Yeah,
winds 19 degrees at 18 knots.
Oh, 18 knots, the wind now. That wind is going to pick up as that rain front comes through as well. It's going to get quite blowy here. So I might do a little bit of prep for that. Yeah, Adrian, legend, mate. And I've got to say, big shout out and thank you very much for your kind donation today. And lovely to have you here on the show. A big hello there to Michael McDermott behind the scenes, one of our Sydney Harbour Suite members, coming to say hello to the Fan Bam here today. What a legend! Tells me I'm operating a business I didn't even know about.
You ever seen that movie Don't Mess with the Zoan?
Well, oh my goodness,
that could be you, mate.
No, it's not.
It's not. No, I didn't think it would be. Alrighty, we're getting ready for some potential, precipitation here at SydSquad.
Yes.
Official Billy's Toys and Gaming. Sorry, Charlie.
Yeah, no, that was him. Go ahead.
He's checking flight radar mid-flight, and he's already seen a couple of planes mid-air during his flight, which has been amazing.
Yeah. Oh, it's always great when you see another aircraft and you're in the sky. I got a lucky one a few years ago when we were in the States. We were flying between Chicago O'Hare and Vegas, and we just got over to the sort of edges of the Grand Canyon, and I started recording on my phone camera, and then all of a sudden this private jet, I don't know if it was a Challenger or whatever it was, a Learjet, something like that, just came through the shot perfectly. It's wonderful when you get a bit of air-to-air action.
Yeah.
What have we got going on in the chat? The DT says, hi, Kurt and Charlie. Sorry, Kenny.
No, you're all right.
Kenny misses out this time.
Kenny misses out. Hi to you, DT. Welcome aboard. I hope you're doing well. Beverly George is in the chat as well. Magda Star, I saw your message a bit earlier. You're tuning in from Las Vegas. You said it was 38 degrees Celsius at 9:30 at night. Well, I don't know if I'd want it at that extreme at the moment, but no, thank you very much for tuning in. You're going to have a visitor there in Las Vegas in Miles Harrison in the not too distant future. As yeah, we certainly are preparing for some wet and wild weather up here. Old mate's old man. Hi there. Was at Sheps Mound this morning at 11ish. Very wet and raining. Well, not much has changed. The rain's coming in waves. I bet you're glad you're not out on the tarmac today there, Kenny.
I was this morning.
You were this morning. Did you cop it?
It wasn't pleasant.
Did you cop it?
I did. I copped the first bit around about 7 o'clock through to about 8:30, and then after that it dried out.
Yeah. Okay. And you bought your change of clothes with you, all your rabbits gear.
No, I've been home since I finished.
Oh, have you?
Yeah.
Oh, very good.
Now, more importantly in the chat, now Kurt's going to love this one. Jared is saying that A350 should be thumbnail.
Yeah, Kurt loves a bit of 359er action.
I think the obsession is real.
It certainly is. Oh, Chris, message received there. I don't know what your policy is. Look, we can chat offline potentially and see what we can see. We're currently looking out over the international apron. QF1 looks like it's almost ready for departure there. That's the A380 straight ahead of us on bay number 8. Next to that, on the right-hand side of your screen, is the 100th anniversary Livery, the Qantas 787. That one is going to be operating QF7 over to Dallas-Fort Worth shortly, and landing in the background there, Q400 from Wagga Wagga. That was Q-Link 224 Delta.
Yep, the A380 on bay 8 still got the belt loader and compartment 5 door open, and 2 aero bridges, 3 aero bridges on, so there won't be too much longer to wait for that one. NZ's in the chat saying, hey all, what's your favourite Qantas livery?
Including special liveries or just a standard livery?
I'm assuming we are including the special liveries, yes.
And current? Or, I'm asking too many questions now.
Maybe we need to clarify that with NZ.
We can clarify. Why don't you go first, Kenny? Have you got any in mind? Or
look, personally, I really love the retro.
Yep.
Retro liveries. The gold one.
Oh yeah, yep. So that's number 1.
Yeah,
retro one.
Yeah, standard. I mean, not far behind that would probably be the 100 years. So
yeah, okay. Of the current liveries, any past liveries, any specials that you're particularly fond of?
Well, honestly, I didn't get to see any.
Oh really?
No.
Okay.
So,
well, I'll jump in there. I quite liked Winala Dreaming. I got to see that on OEJ when it was wearing that livery a couple of times back in, that would have been 2011 or 2012, back when I made those trips over to Australia. For the special liveries, I'm like you. I do like the 100 livery. I've got a special affiliation with the Emily as well.
Yeah, I do love Emily as well, actually. It's always a hard choice.
Afternoon, Jetstar 27 Heavy, ready. Jetstar 27 Heavy.
And we're looking at Jetstar
27 on screen, 7878 service off to Phuket.
Where's it going, Kenny?
Phuket.
That's right.
Phuket.
Yeah.
And that breeze is really starting to come through.
Yeah, it's the wind has really picked up. That cell is about. Sorry, ladies and gentlemen, not much work from Kurt going on at the moment. I'm in the background.
Oh, quite the opposite. He's working really hard to make sure that the equipment stays dry.
Yeah, I'm just doing a bit of preparation here.
And you're trying to keep the camera going, Charlie?
Well, we're currently still looking over at the apron. I'm just on standby at the moment, trying to stay out of Kurt's way. Plenty happening in the chat there as well. Chris Frank's on board. Corey Barnett still with us. He flew on OEJ in 2008 from LAX. And we're watching the Sri Lankan A330 on approach now, and they'll be coming across the city skyline. And you can see Artarman in the background there as well.
Oh, sorry, Charlie.
No, don't be. I enjoyed it.
Lynn W's in the chat saying the retro Roo is my fave. Love the vibe.
Yeah, love it.
Well, that's some great camera work you got there, Charlie.
Oh, thanks, man. I wasn't going to tell anyone. I was going to let everyone believe it was Kurt.
You've done this before, mate.
Oh, once or twice.
Were you ready? AFM Jetstar 519. Good. 9 right 170 line up. Start heading from right 170. Line up runway 16 right Jetstar 519.
Oh, look at that. Beautiful.
44, continue approach.
Yeah.
44. Slankan 60, right at Alpha 3, please. At Alpha 260.
I can assure you that wasn't from the landing A330. All right. XFA, Grant W in the chat says XFA, the A220 is a stunning livery. That's the first of the Qantas Link A220s, the green.
XF4, I think it is, actually.
X4A, sorry, that's what it is. Yeah. So, what was the nickname I heard? The Broccoli Dreaming. That was that was the unofficial nickname I heard for that. Warren Post says, I like the red, black, and white retro Ansett livery. Oh.
Interesting.
Yeah, a cheeky little comment coming in from B-Rad. Killer Hotel take lessons off Charlie how to move the camera for those times when the host wants to dock away.
B-Rad's on the attack. Mate, we jumped in and we didn't say anything. I was on the camera just then, but you couldn't tell, could you? Maliku Valdez is on high from Artarmon. Well, g'day. I hope you saw that last few minutes when we had Artarmon in the background there, and the Sri Lankan A330 on approach to 16 right.
5916, line up 16 right.
Here you go.
So Fiji 916 is going to line up.
Oh, wow, all the way down there at Gulf.
Right at Gulf.
Just 27, hold short, sign heading right 170.
How good's the Max 8 look?
Yeah, she's a beautiful looking aircraft, if I do say so myself.
This is the second Fiji Max 8 today that Sydney Airport has seen. And the third total aircraft of Fiji flown in today.
Yeah, we saw the A350-9er earlier on, in addition to these two 737s.
Yep, and there was a Max 8 departure this morning at 6 a.m. as well.
Fiji 916, cleared for takeoff.
Takeoff Fiji 9.
Qantas 44, winds 19 degrees at 20 knots, 16 right, cleared to land.
And official
Runway 16 right, clear to land, Qantas 644.
official Billy's Toys and Games is 29 minutes left. It's now on final 20. Oh, I think you're a bit further out if you've got 29 minutes left, mate. But we're certainly keeping an eye out for you. Don't worry, we'll do our best to
yeah, it looks like
get you.
they're just going to slot them in behind Air China.
And John Molyneux is in the chat as well. He's heading off to Paris next week, Charles de Gaulle. So he's off for the Olympics, presumably. Or just a European holiday. There we go, Kenny. You got Fiji 737 Max airborne now for you.
Very sideways airborne.
Wow. Not wrong there. They're copping a bit of that crosswind. Now, can somebody give me some intel regarding Jetstar 949?
Yes, we saw that was inbound. I think it's a bit further out.
Right. So the intel is that we have
Fiji 916, contact departure.
I'm gonna get this. I'm gonna get this right. Just give me
Jetstar
one second.
949 is about 30 minutes out, just passing Tamworth.
30 minutes. Okay. Can we make this a priority? Can one of you guys make this a priority for me? Because what I want to say is, hang on one sec. I've got to find out the intel about this flight. Stand by one.
It's coming in from Cairns.
Yes.
Clear for takeoff.
No, it's all good. It's all good. It's all good. It's all good.
Unit calculating 225 dot, I'm ready.
225.
Charlie could tell it was you and not Kurt, mate. Kurt can talk and pan at the same time. Oh, I see. So my commentary of it as it came past the city skyline wasn't good enough for you, B-Rad.
Oh,
all right.
the cheeky B-Rad in the house. Look out.
Not only has he taken a dig at me, he's also taken a dig at you.
He won't dare take a dig at Kurt.
Oh, no, not true, not true. I speak a lot with B-Rad offline, and Kenny would know. All right, here we go. Our Jetstar 787 rolling out the door, runway 16 right.
Get over 6118.
6118. G'day. Rex 118, wind is 200 degrees, 16 knots, 16 right, clear to land.
216 right, clear to land, Rex 6118.
There we
All
go.
right. So what I wanted to say about that Jetstar flight coming in, we've reached a lady by the name of Bridget has reached out to us at SydSquad, and she's was wondering if anyone could capture her landing. It's her final flight with Jetstar, and she's the FO. And the captain on this flight is also a female captain as well. So we've got now Jetstar 949. So you said about half an hour, was it, Kenny?
Yes, that's correct.
So a big shout out to First Officer Bridget Howe, who's coming in on that flight, and it is her last flight with Jess. Now I don't know if that's a retirement flight for her or if she's going elsewhere. It just says that it's my last flight with Jetstar, and yeah, it would be great if we could feature it. So to Bridget, I think we will feature it.
Yeah, well, we'll certainly keep an eye out for that as well.
Could she be doing a Captain Emily and chasing her dreams of going to fly for Emirates?
Well, we'll have to find out some additional information there. But a really lovely message there from Bridget this morning, and actually it was yesterday. But it is to feature her final flight with Jetstar today, and it's an all-female crew up the front bringing in the Jetstar 949 service from Cairns. Running actually a little bit late today, so we'll have to make sure. Actually, B-Rad can get in my ear when that aircraft's on finals.
Absolutely. We're keeping an eye out as well off screen here for UPS as well. They are just off the coast.
Yeah, they're about to fly over the top of the airfield, actually.
Hey, look, there's a bit of blue sky there. We might even get a sniff.
We might get lucky. They're usually they come over the top at about 4,000 or 5,000 feet, maybe 6. So we'll see.
Tianjin Airlines here, going to Zhengzhou, and 330-200 about to line up. A runway 16 right here at Alpha 1.
So we are fully ready by 7940. Copy, thank you.
Sam Wood is in the chat, watching from LAX, waiting to board QF12, coming back here to Sydney. Well, Sam, hope you have a great flight. Hope that you're nice and comfortable there on the Qantas A380 as you come back home to Sydney. Well, I assume you're coming home.
Matty D's there in the house. G'day, Matty. Such a long time. Hope all is well. Yeah, you're not wrong, Matty. Where have you been, mate? Have you been flying and you're just not saying hello? What's the go there? No, well done, Matty, and nice to have you coming. 22 months support in the Sydney Harbour Suite. Bingers is here. Hello, Kurt, everyone, dropping in the 3. Hello there, Mark. How are you today? Appreciate your support on the SydSquad show as well. Oh, Mrs. Dashcam, who's not feeling well, saying thanks for braving the cold for us.
You are very welcome, Mrs. Dashcam. Thank you very much for the 3. It looks to me like that rain cell that we were worried about has gone around us and is currently over the city. We're looking at. There we go. We've got the radar there on screen for you. It looks to have just gone around the airport, but the city, we some of the buildings are now obscured from our view. But we're
clear for takeoff.
Yeah, it's just gone straight around. There hasn't left any water over the airfield whatsoever.
Well, good news for the stream is what I'll say about
absolutely.
that.
Yeah.
Being as he's back again, he's got a new iPhone 15 Pro Max. How good is the camera? Yeah.
You got that engine glow, mate.
Well done, mate. Well done.
Now, the other thing I'm going to do as well for the UPS when it comes in for Captain Marco, I'm going to keep an ear out for the radio as well, because if we hear Captain Marco's voice, it means that he's not flying the approach. However, if we hear a non-familiar voice, Captain Marco will be the one greasing it onto the runway.
Yeah. All right. And I think I can still vaguely remember Captain Marco's voice. So I'm hoping that I'll have it. Well, we'll have it together.
25 Delta, contact departure.
Departures 225 Delta.
Now, the A380 on bay number 8 has only got one aero bridge left to be removed.
Yeah.
It's all locked up and it's almost ready to roll.
Thai Asia X here, Sydney to Bangkok. The all-white 330-300 taxiing down Alpha at a rate of knots. Going to be number 2 in the pattern to depart.
Tony Bovard's in the chat as well, but first Lumbee Family Adventures is in there with a member chat. Afternoon, everyone. Definitely better conditions today than yesterday, Arvo, when sitting at the end of the T2 terminal. Could barely see the international terminal. Well,
wow. Right 170, line up, be ready immediate.
Right you are.
Yeah, yesterday was absolutely wild as the conditions here at Sydney Airport. So I everything that you're saying there to the Lumbee family, you're not wrong. You guys are, it was wild out here. It was an absolute shambles.
Now, Captain Mark, just as an update, we're not going to be looking at it because I don't think that we're going to see it, but Captain Marco's just coming over the coast now, that UPS 34.
Yeah.
Oh, in fact, you know what? They've already made a turn to the north. So there he is.
Oh,
Got him up there in the cloud.
There he is.
They're doing the Bondi Coastal Run.
That's right. So the controllers have obviously vectored him off to the north. They're, like you say, Kenny, above Bondi just about now. And there you go, disappearing into clouds. They'll head off to the north, and then for those of you in Parramatta and Carlingford that I promised that you'd see a series of right-hand turns, sorry, not happening. It's more likely it's going to be sort of Terry Hills, Chatswood, St Ives, a series of left-hand turns, maybe around that Linfield area you might see as they join for the ILS 16 right. British Airways is also on the way out, but we're watching the Tianjin Airlines A330 as they spool up Runway 16 right here at Sydney. Enjoy this one.
What did I just get a sniff of there? Bit of speedbird action.
That's right.
Yeah, Kenny wasn't wrong. A couple of heavies now coming out to play.
Oh, there's a few more left after that. Including a super.
Oh. Don't tease me.
Oh, actually times two.
That's right. QF, huh?
Balka 0580, hello, I'm from Alumni in East Germany. Well, willkommen.
Hi, 7940, contact.
Wie geht's? Tackett_90 says, what an eye, well spotted in the cloud there, talking about Captain Marco. Oh, mate, you know, we're used to it now. Just become the norm for us to be able to spot airplanes.
We love a little bit of plane spotting.
That's right.
And that's what it's all about.
Bit of friendly competition there to see who can see it first. It's like when you're a kid and you're driving to the seaside. Who can see the ocean first?
Hello there. Yeah, Ray Green in the house. Looks like a hot chocolate type of day. I would have said the same, Kenny.
You.
200 degrees, 1.
You're not wrong, Ray. We're going a little bit blue, Ray, with that cold.
Oh, my goodness. Oh, jeez. Good on you, Ray. Wonderful contribution to the channel this afternoon. Thank you very much, and lovely to have your company back here on the SydSquad show.
Very good. And Daniel Carr is in the chat. He just heard the 747 come over his place in Mossman. So there you go. We at least got the message out there to someone that was able to look up and see Captain Marco and the UPS 747. Good on you, mate.
Steve Murray in the house. Go Kenny, South forever. Go to catering. Oh my goodness. Oh yeah, look at that. We need some cookies with our hot chocolates, Kenny. I reckon there's some cookies down in the terminal as well you could pick up for us. You know what? That'll get your legs moving. Make it so you're not cold.
There was a question in the chat for you, Kenny, a little bit earlier from Hayden as well. Do you prefer the standard Jetstar livery or the A321neo orange tail livery? An example of which is over on the far side of the airfield. QF1 is also pushing back, but let's enjoy this A330 departure now.
Good on you, Steve.
Christy Nelson wants to know, where's your Tim Tams? I don't know, but...
I know. Where are they? Oh, we are so underprepared today, aren't we?
Just going back to Hayden's question, I prefer the 321 Neo livery.
The new livery, very good. An example of which is going to be the background in just a second. There you go.
Oh, you're talking about that one?
Oh, that's the one, yeah. But we were just watching Qantas 579 from Hamilton Island. So, yeah, that's the example. Jetstar only really have the two liveries. They've got this one that you can see on the screen there, which is a new one that came in with the A321 Neos about, 18 months, 2 years ago now. And the standard Jetstar livery, which you've seen several times on the show today. We're currently looking at QF1.
And UPS 34 in our ears.
There we go. I should shut up and listen.
And Qantas 1 is just on screen now as a pushback here from Bay 8, the A330 service this afternoon, and they're going to Singapore. And but right now it is time for our Speedbird friends. Speedbird 16 is out the door, runway 16 right. Here we go.
Back to London via Singapore.
UPS 34, wind is 200 degrees, 16 knots, 16 right, clear to land.
UPS 34 heavy, runway 16 right, clear to land.
Now, I'll tell you something, Kurt, that didn't sound like Captain Marco to me, so I think he might be doing the landing here today.
I think you're on the money there, mate. So, no pressure, Captain Marco. Make it a good one. Geez, we're a tough crowd, aren't we?
Oh, we are. That's as we wave my countrymen back off to London, as Kenny just said, via Singapore, off to London Heathrow. Got to make that distinction. Not Gatwick, Heathrow.
Yeah, thank you, Charlie.
I think he might have gone to get a hot chocolate.
I think he's going to get the hot. You going to get the hot chockies, Kenny?
Oh, look at that. A wonderful sight. I do like the British Airways livery. I always have done, but we're going to swing round and, well, we're currently looking at QF1, which is also going to be off to London shortly as well. London Heathrow via Singapore. But look at this. This is UPS 34. It's Captain Marco. I think he's at the controls. We'll get confirmation of that a bit later on, but let's enjoy this one together, Kurt. This is going to be special, I reckon.
Here we go.
Oh, Kenny went to get his camera, so there's going to be evidence of this. And DT, I've seen your message. We'll jump back to that one in just a little while after Captain Marco's landed here. And we're glad that you're enjoying the SydSquad channel. And yeah, welcome. I tell you what, Kurt.
Wow.
That was magnificent.
Yeah. Worthy of a Little Wings replay, I dare say.
That deserves 150 out of 10. That was an absolute greaser.
Alpha 3, UPS 34.
No problem, 1265, g'day.
Right on Alpha 3, 126.5, UPS 34, good day.
Now, I know that Captain Marco likes to go back and watch the streams, and, well, you can be absolutely proud of that one, Marco. That was legendary. And welcome back to Sydney. It's great to have you here.
Singapore 222, just check the holding point, please. It's holding point Cat 1.
Holding point Cat 1, Singapore.
Q-Link 6 Delta, receive Kilo request taxi.
Q-Link 6 Delta, taxi, hold short of Gulf.
Taxi, hold short of Gulf, Q-Link 6 Delta.
UPS 34 is clear on Alpha.
UPS 34 on Alpha, cross runway 25 and hold short of Foxtrot.
Taxi Alpha, cross 25, hold short, Foxtrot, UPS 34 748 heavy.
Qantas 1 heavy, taxi Kilo.
Qantas 1
Very
taxi, holding point Alpha 1, runway 16 right.
Now take a look down there.
Yes, Kenny, you're right. Tyres coming out as well, and the SQ380.
Thai 472, recleared holding point Cat 1416 right.
Just
Cat 1416 right, Thai 472. Dragon A, Qantas 528, B9,
Yeah, the eyes through the camera, that UPS arrival looked amazing.
28.
Isn't it?
And as I promised, there's quite a few heavies about to come out to play.
Yeah, we'll get a replay on that UPS in just a moment.
Got a Golf, Killing 106 Delta. Killing 6 Delta, cross runway 25 to holding point Bravo 10, runway 16 left.
Keep an
Cross
eye
runway
out
25
down
to
on the
holding
bay.
point Bravo 10, runway 16 left, Q-Link 6 Delta.
Looks to be bay number 5 that they're going to bring the UPS onto as QF1 gets underway. Look at that, some sunshine on the city of Sydney. You're on the on YouTube live with us today at SydSquad, looking at the wonderful Harbour City. That's what I was trying to say, Harbour City.
We are somewhere, that's for sure.
Bay 5 or 6, Charlie? Looks like there's more movement on Bay 6 than there is on 5.
Yeah, I think that, well, I'm just looking at the stuff that's stored on Bay 6 and thinking that they'll probably, Bay 5 looks pretty clear, and I just saw the guys that go down to do the wing walking there, so yeah, that's what's making me think that it's down on Bay 5.
Yeah, I can see them.
So we're splitting the screens here. We've got QF1 on the left-hand side there, and we got the Thai A350-9er. That's Kurt's favourite.
Yes, love it. And Charlie, just behind you, mate. You might want to let on slide, and then we've got a nice 380 as well. We can get the double 380 on the split screener.
Well, how
Look
go
at that.
Go on it, Kenny. What's the flight number? Give it to us.
Singapore 222. God. Singapore 222. What was I going to say?
Oh, come on. Should we ask Richie?
Oh.
Yes, Richie, are you there, Richie?
Yeah, check 1 2.
Yes, Richie, can we get the flight number there for the SQ service?
Yeah, absolutely, Kurt. That is Singapore 222.
Thank you, Richie.
1217, vacate.
Oh, it might be time to go back to bed.
Now, I just stick a message out there for BRAD.
Tower Thai 422, ranging point departure.
Who's on which camera?
Heavy.
Yeah, exactly. Who was doing which camera there? That's right.
Tower Air China 173 highway, runway 16 right.
China 173 heavy, continue approach.
Continue approach Air China 173. Air Qantas 130.
Line heading right 170, rolling start, cleared
The
for
first
takeoff.
of 2 featured flights
Takeoff heading 170.
are inbound very shortly.
Yeah.
Air China is on finals, and we have Qantas 595.
Now, who's on
not
Qantas
far behind it.
595?
Billy, was it officials?
Holding point Alpha 1.
Billy's Toys and Games.
Billy's Toys and Games.
And then behind them, we've got Jetstar 949, which is Bridget.
We do.
FO flying that service in. So lots of action now here at SydSquad. Here we go. Qantas 1 out the door. Runway 16 right. It's the first of the A380 movements on today's show. Are we thumbnail here, ladies and gentlemen? Are we close? Oh.
Air China 173, wind 200 degrees, 12 knots, 16 right, clear to land.
Runway 16 right, clear to land, Air China 173.
It looks like they're just going to hold up short there.
Yeah, at the moment, we're watching QF1 on its way Singapore and then London. We're keeping an eye off camera as well at the UPS. It's about to pull onto Bay 5. Can't move at the moment because Singapore choo-choo-choo is just in the way. Look at that, though. What a sight. I always love that A380, that initial climb out with the vortices coming over the wings. I think it's a wonderful-looking aircraft, especially in the Qantas livery.
Holding short, sign heading 170, we'll see. Qantas 1, contact departures.
Now there we go. We've got the overview of the northern end of the northwestern side of the airport.
What a view we've got here.
And they're all currently waiting for the Air China 787, which is on the ILS, just about a mile to go. And we're looking there at Captain Marco. He obviously is still very much at work. Patiently waiting to take his parking spot there on Bay 5.
222, taxi to holding point Alpha 1, 16 right. Thai 472, assigned heading right, 170, line up 16 right. Runway 16 right, Thai 472.
Also noticed as well, which part of the reason for streaming today, off camera in the background there, you've got EFR is also pushed back, ready for what Kurt was mentioning earlier. It's tow away down to, I think it was the Kilo Bays. Is that what you were saying, Kurt?
Yep. Wow, look at this. There is action ahoy here, ladies and gentlemen. My goodness. Wow. Wow, wheezers.
That's it.
China 173, contact ground 126.5. 126.5.
Ian Plowman, hello everyone from a very wet Devon, UK. Hello, me handsomes, I've been knacking. Just woke up, glad I made the live stream. Time here in the UK, 6:08 a.m. Now, I'm from Devon as well, so roughly translated what I just said to him was, hello, how are you?
G'day, Qantas 740.
Who's got those camera clicks?
That's you,
What is going on here? Wow, there is so much to see here. There is just so much to see here.
And Captain Marco now arriving on Bay 5 Alpha down there. Now, for those eagle-eyed viewers, you'll notice that when UPS bring the 748 in, they'll park on Bay 5 Alpha. When it's the 400, they can just use Bay 5. Extra wingspan there on the Dash 8. But zoomed in, look, concentrating hard.
Qantas 740 with 180 degrees, 12 knots, 16 right, clear to land.
Then 16 right, Qantas 740.
As we switch over now to Thai 472.
Yeah. Yeah.
Thai 472, contact departures.
Front in the 472.
What a beautiful sight that is.
It certainly is. Now we've got to keep an eye out as well for was it Qantas 9
Yes.
595.
595 and Jetstar 494, was it?
949.
I think Qantas
949.
949.
Qantas 595 has landed. It's already landed out the back there. Unfortunately, there's been so much action here on the international apron, we haven't been able to feature it. It is way down the back there.
Oh, yep. Well, we might be able to get it on taxi past. The
I think
is on the move as well.
We'll give that a bit of a look-see in just a moment.
013 Heavy ILS.
All right, we got FedEx first, and we've got to keep an eye out for Jetstar 949. Bridget coming in on runway left out the back. So we're going to have FedEx and then 949. Just keeping an eye out here at the moment.
Tower FedEx 6013 Heavy ILS.
6013.
Yeah, I'm with you, FedEx. We're ILS.
Well, I think he...
A350, you'll be next to go behind the
his
FedEx
paperwork out.
just extra space required by departures after that.
I reckon once he steps out onto those stairs of the aircraft, I reckon we're going to get the perfect opportunity.
Let's say hello to our friend. FedEx now finals, the 777 freighter 6013 coming in. And then behind them on the runway left, we're going to have Bridget's. First Officer Bridget's.
Alrighty, yeah, that's all happening here, not just on the tarmac here in Sydney, it's happening in the chat there as well. Graham Ellis is on board, Blickfang's here, official Billy's Toys and Games says he's landed, so yeah, we'll try and catch yours. Taxiing back up towards the gates as well. And who else we've got there? Craig's there, Jenny S is there, Magda Star's still with us over there in Vegas. Good on you, mate.
Apologies, there's a lot of people have dropped in super chat messages and membership anniversaries for the time being. We've just taken a little bit of a break on those while the action is happening down here. But we'll get through some of those as the afternoon progresses. Fear not. There we go. Our FedEx friends now on final 6013 coming in, and also First Officer Bridget Howe in the background. Jetstar 949 coming in from Cairns. Her final flight with Jetstar this afternoon. Wow, look at those clouds in the background there.
Okay, 50, fairly certain I gave it to you, but just double checking. Your assigned heading is right 170, line up 16 right.
We can have that, assigned heading 170, lining up 16 right.
Excellent.
Tower Qantas 455 ready.
455.
Wow, Weezers, that was butter. Where are those emojis there in the chat? That was absolutely
Yeah, 49, hello,
swish.
continue approach.
My word.
FedEx 13, vacate Alpha 4, ground 1265.
Now, Kenny, you might better answer. Is there a 77 on a FedEx 77 on the way from Honolulu as well, or not today?
Let me have a look.
Killing 209 Delta ready.
And 209 Delta.
It's usually in convoy from Honolulu to Sydney between FedEx and UPS, as we are looking at. Oh, we've just lost focus slightly. At just 949.
Yeah, 949.
Yep. FedEx 77 is about an hour and 20 minutes away.
Well, a special shout out there to First Officer Bridget Howe on the flight. There on the screen, Jetstar 949 coming in from Cairns. And it's the last flight for Bridget with Jetstar. And happy to be able to feature her landing here at Sydney Airport for the final time with Jetstar.
And absolutely. On behalf of us all here today, congratulations on your career with Jetstar, and wishing you all the very best for whatever your future endeavours might be.
348, sign heading is left 125. Line up runway 16 left and wait.
Sign heading left 125, line up and wait 126.
Wow, look at these conditions out there. Whew. Well, congratulations, Bridget, and welcome home to Sydney. Well done. And so glad that we were able to feature that landing there. And to the all-female crew on board the Jetstar 949, a great job, and many happy returns. Well done.
Runway 16 left, clear for takeoff.
Very good. Doors now open on the UPS 747-8 there on Bay 5 Alpha. Singapore 222 still waiting to go, and looks like Marco's up and out of his seat there. And yeah, another successful landing here in Sydney, Australia, for the legend that is. Now I've lost it with someone in the chat there. Had a bit of a good dad joke there, Kurt. I don't know if you saw it. It said that FedEx and UPS are merging and are going to be renamed Fed Up, which I thought was quite amusing.
This guy behind the scenes now. Yeah. Jack. Hello, Jack. How are you?
Yeah. Hello, Jack.
Enjoying your last minute of freedoms, mate?
Oh, wow. Went there already. Hi, I'm Charlie, by the way. Nice to meet you.
I was going to do that.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is now time for the SQ A380. And they are getting ready to depart here.
That's on day one. Singapore 222, runway 16 right, clear for takeoff.
Runway 16 right, clear for takeoff, Singapore 222.
Now another A380 departure, Kenny. That's
Singapore
222, that's right. And
that's what I was trying to say.
It's not hard.
I'm really looking forward to these vortices off the wings. Keep an eye out for this, ladies and gentlemen. It seems to be a hallmark of an A380 departure, that lovely flow of the vortices over the wing between the engine cowlings. Have a go at this one.
And Charlie, has Marco left the aircraft yet?
I haven't been watching, sorry. I don't believe so.
There we go. We're missing it. He's waving. He's waving.
Well, he'll have to wait. He'll have to wait. Nothing trumps the A380 here.
Stand by one, Marco. Don't go anywhere. I don't know if he's watching or listening.
He'll kill me for that.
Oh, he's gone back inside.
He's gone back inside.
Oh, geez, too funny. There we go, the A380 now airborne, runway 16 right. Beautiful sight down there to the southern end of the field there.
They're both down the stairs now.
Oh, I didn't have the camera out. Oh, that was silly. Oh, wow.
Right, 455, sign heading right.
Oh, he's on his way back up.
Line up runway 16 right, thanks.
That's the man himself.
Signing right 170, line up and wait, runway 16 right, connect 45.
So there you go. That is the man that could quite happily teach you how to grease a 747-8. What an absolute legend of a man. Thank you, Marco.
Singapore 222, contact departure.
Well done to the guys.
The ground crew as well, they're in on it. Oh, some familiar faces.
Well done, and welcome down under to Captain Marco there, who brought in the 748 freighter from UPS. And very much close friends of the channel here at SydSquad, and a very nice gentleman. And I think, Charlie, you're going to be having a bite to eat with Captain Marco later. Is that correct?
I hope so.
Oh,
I hope
lovely.
So. Yeah. A location is booked, so it's just a case of whether he shows up now, I suppose.
Well, you know he's here.
Well, that was spectacular. That was, and well done. And thank you there to Captain Marco. We'll catch up with him again a little bit later on.
As FedEx makes its way up, looks like he's going into bay number 2 or 3.
Yeah, one of those two.
Yeah.
455, runway 16 right, give takeoff.
Even bay 1, maybe. Even bay 1 it could go to, maybe.
I don't know that the 777 can get on bay 1, can it?
I believe it can.
I've never seen one there, but look at that. Look at the love for Captain Marco in the chat there. Short sleeves, that is a brave man, says Kaz Butler. You're not wrong. And Dav436, I saw you earlier. You said hello from Kentucky. Yeah, well, that's the home of UPS.
Oh, can you smell that?
Yeah, catering has arrived. and it's not even those hot chocolates and cookies from Kenny.
Wouldn't it be funny if it was Kilo Foxtrot Charlie?
Now that Jack's here, we've got to send Jack to get the hot chocolates and the cookies.
Oh, is that right?
My goodness. What an afternoon of plane spotting we're having here at Sydney Airport, ladies and gentlemen. A special thanks to all of you for joining us today. Don't worry, we're not done yet. We are still here. We're here for at least another hour and a half on the live show here tonight or this afternoon, and appreciate all of your company. If you haven't already, don't forget to give the show a bit of a thumbs up. That's free to do. It's a bit of a great indication of how you're enjoying the coverage here this afternoon, and perhaps if you haven't already, you might also consider subscribing to the channel, and we'd love to have your company on the next one. And that is the best view that we're going to be able to get of EFR that is currently sitting out there on the Kilo apron as it's standing off now, and it has been taxied over, or it's been towed over there rather. And so for all of those local plane spotters, if you can get access to view the aircraft there on the Kilo apron to get a shot of it, that's where it is. And it's now going to be parked up until further notice, and then we'll let you know when we know.
Yeah.
Now, just coming in on short finals is Tasman 22 777 freighter, now coming in from Hong Kong. It is the hot dog, and on finals now. And we'll be sending the main camera around to the far left right now to pick it up. And here we go. And the white nose, Kenny. This is the one we saw the other night as well.
Yes, the white cone on the nose.
I've just seen something in the chat that makes me very happy. Nerfmaster123, hello from cold, wet England. Great show. Well, it's cold and also wet here in Australia, and welcome to SydSquad. Enjoy this one. Tasman Choo-Choo.
Don't get Kenny to say that.
Tasman Choo-Choo.
Hey, there we go. Good on you.
Shannon Flint saying no curfew.
Shooting 209 Delta, sign hand in right 210, line up runway 16 right, runway, on the cross.
I think Shannon might be operating on don't ask, don't get there, Kurt.
No, no curfew tonight, unfortunately, ladies and gentlemen, but a bonus stream though today. I wasn't sure we were going to get out, but here we are. Here we are indeed.
Let there be light.
Well, I must say it has been an absolute pleasure to be here today. I am out the door.
Oh, Kenny's leaving.
I do have plans this afternoon, unfortunately.
Kenny's gone.
There was never any plans to stay here all afternoon.
Oh.
Do your plans involve hot chocolate?
The plans were only to stay here until the UPS arrival.
Oh, is that so, Kenny? Well, we'll have to get Kenny on the BTS camera here, just to show that he really was here.
Not just a pre-recorded voice.
Definitely not.
And there we go. There we go. We're up now. Oh, here we are, Kenny. Lovely to have your company, mate. Thanks for coming out, and appreciate you gracing us with your pleasure again, your presence again. And there's a little bit of rain about the field again. We're gonna have to see if we're gonna cop it. But so, what are the plans for the rest of the day, Kenny?
Oh, I've got people to see.
Well, people to see, planes to catch. Good on you, mate. Thank you for being here, and we'll catch you again really soon.
Pleasure.
Love it.
No worries. Thank you.
And that brings me back actually to something that we were going to get back to. DT, if you're still in the chat, let me know, and we'll expand on your question a little bit earlier.
Right here, David Jones in the house. Good afternoon, SydSquad. Hit the like and subscribe for an awesome channel. Hi from a sunny, clear, warm Brisbane. Wow. Lovely.
Rub it in.
Yeah, rub it in. Way to rub it in. Way to rub it in. Telstra and Optus.
He didn't knock this when he put the headset down, did he?
It's got nothing to do with that.
Huh?
Nope. Wow.
1418 special wind.
We just spent the last 5 minutes trying to troubleshoot our internet problems. Telstra and Optus, no go. Vodafone for the win. Come on. Vodafone for the win. My goodness, wow. Hopefully we're back up and running. That was painful. Now, we did have a message there on screen. I'll just try and bring it back up again, and it was for Chris Alexopoulos. I don't know if we mentioned it. I don't know if we got it there on the show, but Chris, mate, we'll get your name on the ticker for the next live stream, mate. And we've got to work out an aircraft that we can dedicate to you as well, mate. So we'll keep that one in mind, and we'll come back to you. But hopefully the show is up and running again, and hopefully those of you that hung around are still tuned in, and give me a 5x5 there in the chat, and we might just move on, shall we? The 4 Aussie aviators are there up there in the Bondi Beach Cabana, and 4 months, happy anniversary to you lot, well done. And I've got Dev Blue now in the house here. A wet and grey Saturday is always better and brighter with a SydSquad stream. Cheers, Kurt, Charlie, Kenny, Mods, and the SydSquad fan band. Yes.
Good on you, Dev Blue. Thank you for the 5 as well.
Yeah, well done, Dev Blue. Thank you, mate.
And thank you to those in the chat that have stuck with us. We've been seeing the chat going there, but we are back with you now, live, loud and proud.
I like that. Live, loud and proud. Yes. How about it?
Sorry, go on.
Ash Travels is there. G'day, Ash. Welcome to the Bondi Beach Cabana. Thank you for your support. Appreciate that. And Arlo Braga's in the house. Hi, guys. Another great show. Got to say, SydSquad is the best plane spotting live stream, in my opinion. Keep up the amazing... Well, that's when we're up and live, of course. Keep up the amazing work. And thank you for always providing great entertainment. Stay dry. Dropping in the big 3-1. Another. Thank you, mate. That is massive, mate. I appreciate that. Thanks very much.
Super generous, super chat and words as well. So thank you very much there, Arnaldo. And that's, as I mentioned earlier on, that the plane spotting community is a worldwide community. We're all sharing in a common passion, so it means the world. I know to Kurt, Tim, Matt, and the rest of the wider SydSquad crew that you all join us on a regular occasion.
Yeah, love it. Very generous there. And Kyle Mira's gone in, and Kylie's dropped in 5 gifted memberships this afternoon. Well done, Kylie. Thank you for that support as well. Congratulations to all the newest members there of the SydSquad fan bam, courtesy of Kylie. You pick yourself up 1 month there in the Uluru Lodge, an invitation to return, access to the emojis and the members-only content from time to time, which is just wonderful to see. Well done, Kylie. Haven't got those names up at the moment. They've disappeared off my screen. Ash Travels is in the house. And here we go. I flew on the OG Woonala on a charity flight.
Nice.
My wowzers. Wow, that's amazing. That'd have been a long time ago. Jeez.
24, contact your patches.
Kevin Wilmot's on board as well. Afternoon, Kurt and Charlie and
Hello,
family
Kenny.
members. G'day, Ken.
Welcome back, rather. And we've moved from Telstra via Optus, and we're now finding fit on Vodafone. So hopefully that stays up and running for the rest of the show. What a pain. What a pain that is. The gifted from Kylie was Michael Garcia, Justine Marie Knight, Big Al, Jeff Atkinson and Jordan Aitken.
Welcome.
Yes, thank you guys. Congratulations there. Good on you, Ash. Thank you for that. Oh, Blue Dog's back in the house. Not GA, but large aircraft on remote stands. Are they locked with a key, a secret switch, or are they just left unlocked and trust the airport security? Hi, Kitty.
Well, I mean, let's face it, in order to get airside at a big international airport like Sydney, you're going to have to have had some sort of security clearance to even get on the tarmac. So I don't know that there's a key in the same way as your, I don't know, Toyota Prius or whatever it is you might drive. I don't think you're going to have a key to open the door of the aircraft and away you go. That would be too easy to lose. But yeah, the doors are closed and locked in a sense, but not with the key, same sort of key you'd have for your house or your car. As we look over at Bay 85 at the Tripler.
Daniel Hadgedork is in the house. Welcome to the Bondi Beach Cabana. Good on you, Daniel. Thank you for that support, mates. Everyone, I appreciate you giving me the 5x5s there. We're back. And moving right along, Oscar Boone in the house. Hey, afternoon, Kirk. Great to be tuning in. The Sabo getting the hype ready for tomorrow for the Air China 748 visit to Canberra. Yes. On ya, Oscar. Ooh. And yeah, that is it's not the president. It's is it the Premier of China coming into Canberra and doing a visit to Canberra, to Adelaide and Perth, catching up with the Prime Minister, the PM. And I believe that 747 is into Canberra tomorrow, out on Monday, perhaps.
Is that right?
Not too sure, but I think something like that.
Oh, what a shame. Can't get down there.
Good on you, Oscar. Thank you for the 5. I appreciate your support here this afternoon. Johnny Vogel is in the house. SydSquad and Little Wing, simply marvellous, just super. Look at all those aircraft emojis there from Johnny Vogel. What a legend. Well done, Johnny. There in Victoria. Thank you for dropping in the 5, mate. I appreciate your wonderful support. Nicholas Lewis is back in the house. Hey, guys. Could you help me understand which way the planes are going to land? For example, sometimes they land northwest to southeast. Sometimes southeast to northwest. Yes. So, today, the runway configuration is such that the aircraft are landing from the north and they are taking off from the north. They're landing from the north to the south and they're also taking off from the north to the south. Now, if we just take a look at the windsock over there on the eastern side of the field, we can see that the wind is coming in from the right-hand side to the left-hand side of your screen. Now, from this perspective, that is from the south to the north. So what that tells us is the wind is southerly, so therefore you need to be landing in from the north to have the wind under your wings and as a headwind as you're coming in to land.
Yeah, basically, it's to increase the amount of air flowing over the wings to create the lift is always better to take off and land into wind. And so they've got these wind socks here, and the people in the tower will get a reading as to what direction the wind is coming from, and then they'll decide on which runway to use based on that. As you can see, and some of the windsocks, they'll be divided into sections, and each section is 5 knots of wind, so you'll have a visual representation of how strong the wind is, not just what direction it's coming from.
And here at Sydney Airport, with the winds coming in from the south, we are able to operate. Our runways here are in a runway 34, so 340 degrees direction, and 160 degrees direction, which is close enough to north-south to be able to take advantage of operations in that direction that will account for those winds coming in from the south. There was a bit of havoc on at the airport yesterday with all the crazy weather that we had, and the main north-south runway not being able to be utilised, and switching it over to runways 07 and 25 throughout the afternoon, and then competing with a tailwind component as well, which kept things really, really interesting. A couple of A380s made their way into Sydney via runway 07 yesterday, so for those of you that were out and about playing at home, would have caught a glimpse of that. Would have been fantastic. Hey, great question, Nick. Love that. Michelle Lockley's there, up there in the in the Gold Coast penthouse. Welcome, Michelle. Thank you for joining us here at the SydSquad Fan Bam, and hopefully you're doing well. Well done, Michelle. Sean's back up there in the Bondi Beach Cabana there for 42 months. Well done, Shawnee. Wow, wonderful support from Sean there in the background. Adam Matt, what's blue and doesn't weigh much? Light blue.
Thanks, Adam.
Oh my dear. Oh my dear. Wow.
Was blue and smells like yellow paint.
Oh jeez.
Blue paint.
Oh. Now I did have a fix. There we go.
34, runway 16 right, clear for takeoff. Then takeoff.
Ambulance 234 now cleared for takeoff. Runway 16 right. The PC-24 just coming out to play, which is beautiful. Love this aircraft actually. Wow. Up there at a rate of knots. That's it. Still hanging out the gear. Oh, the gear's going up now. Oh, it's a great view down there to the northern end of the field. Looking magic with those 3 aircraft there on the bay, and the city backdrop has changed quite a little bit this afternoon. We've had a little bit of sun, we've had a little bit of rain, had a little bit of everything, to be honest.
And it's the last night of Vivid tonight, I believe, as well.
Oh, it is. It is on there tonight. It is the final. Yeah, right. Okay.
Yeah,
we might actually see those lights turn on by the end of this afternoon's show. We'll have to wait and see. Michael McDermott is in the house. We'll see if we can refresh that. There he is. Gee, it's cool up there. Have a hot chocolate on me.
Oh, good on you, mate.
I think we've missed Michael. I think he's gone. Has he?
I think he might have. I think I saw him leave maybe 15, 20 minutes ago.
Michael,
I didn't
we
realise
missed
he was
you, buddy.
leaving though.
Yeah,
Good on you,
devil.
Michael.
Thank you for dropping in the 2-0 this afternoon, mate, and lovely to have your company up here briefly this afternoon. Well, it's been a while since we've actually caught up. I'm glad that we. He was telling me I was the director of the M's hair salon. Is that right? Come on, man.
I think he said he was up at Thornley and he spotted this this salon with your name on it.
Yeah, what a cheeky devil.
Yeah.
Good on you, Mr. McDermott. Wonderful support up there in the Sydney Harbour Suite, as always, from him. Waters is there, and what a wonderful profile picture as well up there in the Bondi Beach Cabana. 13 months, Waters, well done.
Well, how about this?
Wow.
Captain Marco himself is fresh off the UPS, which we can see in the screen there, and he says, anyone needs some Tim Tams, I can pick some up at duty free. Oh, thanks for the 20, Marco. That is legendary.
My goodness, how funny is that?
Tim Tams for dinner, I reckon. That'd be all right, wouldn't it?
Wow, that was. I'm so glad that the network didn't go down while we had Captain Marco coming in. Now look,
yeah, absolutely.
Look at this. Have a go, shall we? Look at this on the old Little Wings instant replay. Captain Marco bringing it in hard and fast, runway 16 right, dropping it in, and all the way from Honolulu. And here we go, the Little Wings instant replay. Doesn't feature too much. Oh, look at that landing. He's gonna love that.
He's put the rear bogies down, then the front bogies, and then the front wheel. That is an absolute example of how to land an aircraft.
I reckon he's going to enjoy that one when he sees it.
I hope so. That's the first time I've seen it on the screen because I was behind my camera taking photographs, but that just looked so good. And I'm glad that we've got it here on the Little Wings replay as well. Big wings on Little Wings.
Yeah. And there it is at the bay. It was bay 5, I think we said it was.
Yeah, 5 Alpha there. For the 748 because it's got that wider wingspan than the 400 that sometimes comes in.
Oh, look out. Owen Zappi's up here on the SydSquad show today. Welcome to the Bondi Beach Cabana, Owen. Well, I think there's a bit of royalty in the house here with Mr. Captain Owen Zapp.
It's the flight crew special this stream, isn't it?
My goodness, Owen, how are you? And welcome to the SydSquad show here this afternoon. And lovely to have your company. And if you don't know Owen Zub, Owen was responsible for flying out the final Qantas Boeing 747 out of Australia.
Oh, I was here that day.
And was responsible for drawing the Kangaroo in the Pacific, and then heading out to the States.
Oh, Owen, well, I'd love to meet you and have a conversation with you one day.
This is a hint there to you, Owen. We've got to get you on the show one day so you can come and say hello. But wow, wonderful to have your support here and up there in the Bondi Beach Cabana. Wow, very honoured to have you here, mate. Well done.
668, 32 taps.
I liked it. No, very good, Owen. Thank you very much. We've also got Chris Alexopoulos.
Kenny's gone.
Kenny's gone, so I'm making up for him. Send a DM with details about Wednesday's sectors. Good on you, mate. Thank you very much. Like I say, it's the flight crew special here today because Chris is coming into Sydney on Wednesday. We look forward to seeing the details of that.
Yeah. Now we're still going to find a. We're still going to find a departure there for.
QJ 1562 special wind 180 degrees 16 knots. Runway 16 right, clear to land. That's right, middle end.
So we can see a hive of activity there under the UPS 748 at the moment. You can see the large containers. They're what are they? AMDs or AMJs? I think they're AMDs there, coming off the back of the aircraft onto the main deck loader. They will then get put onto the profiles for the ground crew to take away and be processed in the warehouse there. And then the same crew will load the aircraft with the containers, which you could probably see over on the left-hand side of your screen over there, over in the container park.
The container park. It's like it almost sounds like you. It's like the caravan park or something. All right, next to come into land now is a Boeing 717-200 QJet 1562 coming in from your favourite place, Charlie.
Where's that?
Launceston.
All right. Do I have to give the lesson?
We seem to get it every stream. So.
Oh, well, I don't need to. Then you should know by now. But yeah, 717 action. Very good coming in from Launceston down there in Tasmania. QJet 1562, like you just said. Might get the camera.
Envoy 48 ready on route.
Envoy 48, anytime.
Zero, line up runway 16.
Take it 8, just 3987, continue there.
Right, we've done the hop, skip, and the jump from Vodafone back to Optus because Telstra's just not playing ball at all. Wow. I wanted to just feature that envoy just going out there.
Killing 42 Delta, running
Yeah, wow, nice. The beautiful 100 livery here. This is Qantas 7, I believe. Yeah, Charlie.
A firm, yep. Sound of those engines spooling up. Very good.
Rex 68.
Oh, not even a rollout here from the Dash 8. Up before almost taxiway Foxtrot, can you believe? Look out, my goodness. You love that.
Killing 42 Delta, contact departure. Star 928 to turn and in right 170, line up runway 16 right and wait, on cross. Slow heading 170, line up wait, copy the traffic, just turn right.
Paulie Williams in the house. G'day, Paulie. Good afternoon, Kurt. Hopefully you're okay. Looking forward, looking to watching until curfew. Oh, ease up, Tiger. No. This afternoon, well, it looks like we're going to be out the door sooner than later because the internet's got other issues. The internet has other plans for us here today at SydSquad. Never have I experienced these disconnects on all three networks this afternoon ever before. I think somebody must be standing near me with a signal blocker or something like that. I don't know what's going on here this afternoon. Chaos. The good thing is, we caught all of the good stuff, all of the absolute good stuff that we came out here to capture. We've already caught it, which is fantastic. So we're kind of in bonus territory now for the final hour of the live stream here today. So you know what? Look, all the gear is set up. We're not going anywhere in a hurry. So if it does drop out, fear not. Just join back again in a couple of minutes. We'll try and sort it out. But doing my best here to navigate all three of the networks to try and keep the live show up. And my goodness, what a show it's been today. Far out. A lot of fun we've had. And here now what we're watching is Qantas 7. It's the 787 Dreamliner going to Dallas this afternoon in the beautiful Qantas 100 livery. Lovely to have your company back here on the show, Paulie. Well done, and thank you for that generous contribution. Paulie's back again. Hello, Charlie. I forgot to say hello in my previous message. Well,
G'day, Paul. How you going?
Charlie's still here as well. We're just chatting offline with our backstage crew. Jack's in the house. You. And good on you, Paul. That's okay, mate. And I'll give you a heads up. You don't need to say hello to Kenny because he's no longer here.
Just on I-50, okay.
Chris is off for the night. Great stream, guys. Well, don't go yet, Chris, because we're going to dedicate the Qantas 7 departure to you for putting yourself up there in the Sydney Harbour Suite. Yeah, it all started when Kenny left, didn't it? Let's blame Kenny. Oh, jeez. My goodness. Hello there, Grant W. in the house. Look, I appreciate you, everyone sticking around, eh? Look, we're not going anywhere. All the equipment's set up, so it's not like we're going to do the cheeky buy without telling you. Trust me. So we're still going strong, and I don't want to miss this one here, ladies and gentlemen. The beautiful Qantas 100 livery, and what a sight this one is. See you guys. Take care. We'll catch you later. All right. There we go, Qantas 7 now. Oh, and a Jetstar aircraft also pushing back there. I wonder if that's being reposed to a bay with an aero bridge. We'll see, or if that's actually going out. No intel on the flight radar.
No, but I didn't see any kind of boarding whatsoever or any kind of loading. So I think you're right. It's just being towed away.
Heavy near Southbound, heading right 170 line up 16 right and west. Line heading right 170 line up 16 right west.
I mean, really. We've had a few thumbnail opportunities here today, and you know, there's a lot going on. Wow, what a sight!
Southbound 739, ready for 739, Sydney sir.
Well, I tried to get it, but the internet had other issues. We might get closing up real soon here and put you out of your misery, because it feels like the gods are out to get us here this afternoon. Ali's here, another fantastic stream. Good on you, Ali. Thank you for your support. And I appreciate you being here today. Tuning in from Western Sydney. Lovely to have your company on the live show here this afternoon. Well done, Ali. And Scotty B, 20 months. Well done, Scotty. Up there in the penthouse. Well done, Scott. Lovely to have your company on the show as well. And thank you very, very much. We've got a little bit more rain sweeping across the airfield as we speak. Craig is here saying he's going to have steak tonight. Oh, Dougie's in the house. G'day, Dougie. How are you there? TG's in the house. Hello there, TG. Oh, thanks, Pete, mate. I'll make that decision in a minute. And yeah, Bob Brown, I think winter solstice. When's that? Is that like the 22nd of June or somewhere around there? I think it might be. It's not far away, actually, the old winter solstice. And yeah, we are. The shortest day or daylight of the year coming up.
On a 739, the same head in right 170, line up running 16 right and wait. Running right 170, line up and wait 16 right.
Now we're just watching the Qantas 737 lined up there, runway 16 right. We try to. There is one thing that we can do.
Not sure. South 1739, ready for 739, Sydney taxi.
We've got a little bit more rain sweeping across the airfield as we speak. Craig is here saying he's going to have steak tonight. Oh, Dougie's in the house. G'day, Dougie. How are you there? TG's in the house. Hello there, TG. Oh, thanks, Pete, mate. I'll make that decision in a minute. And yeah, Bob Brown, I think winter solstice. When's that? Is that like the 22nd of June or somewhere around there? I think it might be. It's not far away, actually, the old winter solstice. And yeah, we are. The shortest day or daylight of the year coming up.
On a 739, the same head in right 170, line up running 16 right and wait. Running right 170, line up and wait 16 right.
Now we're just watching the Qantas 737 lined up there, runway 16 right. We try to. There is one thing that we can do.
Not sure.
We've got a little bit more rain sweeping across the airfield as we speak. Craig is here saying he's going to have steak tonight. Oh, Dougie's in the house. G'day, Dougie. How are you there? TG's in the house. Hello there, TG. Oh, thanks, Pete, mate. I'll make that decision in a minute. And yeah, Bob Brown, I think winter solstice. When's that? Is that like the 22nd of June or somewhere around there? I think it might be. It's not far away, actually, the old winter solstice. And yeah, we are. The shortest day or daylight of the year coming up.
On a 739, the same head in right 170, line up running 16 right and wait. Running right 170, line up and wait 16 right.
Now we're just watching the Qantas 737 lined up there, runway 16 right. We try to. There is one thing that we can do. We've got a little bit more rain sweeping across the airfield as we speak. Craig is here saying he's going to have steak tonight. Oh, Dougie's in the house. G'day, Dougie. How are you there? TG's in the house. Hello there, TG. Oh, thanks, Pete, mate. I'll make that decision in a minute. And yeah, Bob Brown, I think winter solstice. When's that? Is that like the 22nd of June or somewhere around there? I think it might be. It's not far away, actually, the old winter solstice. And yeah, we are. The shortest day or daylight of the year coming up.
On a 739, the same head in right 170, line up running 16 right and wait. Running right 170, line up and wait 16 right.
Now we're just watching the Qantas 737 lined up there, runway 16 right. We try to. There is one thing that we can do. We've got a little bit more rain sweeping across the airfield as we speak. Craig is here saying he's going to have steak tonight. Oh, Dougie's in the house. G'day, Dougie. How are you there? TG's in the house. Hello there, TG. Oh, thanks, Pete, mate. I'll make that decision in a minute. And yeah, Bob Brown, I think winter solstice. When's that? Is that like the 22nd of June or somewhere around there? I think it might be. It's not far away, actually, the old winter solstice. And yeah, we are. The shortest day or daylight of the year coming up.
On a 739, the same head in right 170, line up running 16 right and wait. Running right 170, line up and wait 16 right.
Now we're just watching the Qantas 737 lined up there, runway 16 right. We try to. There is one thing that we can do. We've got a little bit more rain sweeping across the airfield as we speak. Craig is here saying he's going to have steak tonight. Oh, Dougie's in the house. G'day, Dougie. How are you there? TG's in the house. Hello there, TG. Oh, thanks, Pete, mate. I'll make that decision in a minute. And yeah, Bob Brown, I think winter solstice. When's that? Is that like the 22nd of June or somewhere around there? I think it might be. It's not far away, actually, the old winter solstice. And yeah, we are. The shortest day or daylight of the year coming up.
On a 739, the same head in right 170, line up running 16 right and wait. Running right 170, line up and wait 16 right.
Now we're just watching the Qantas 737 lined up there, runway 16 right. We try to. There is one thing that we can do. We've got a little bit more rain sweeping across the airfield as we speak. Craig is here saying he's going to have steak tonight. Oh, Dougie's in the house. G'day, Dougie. How are you there? TG's in the house. Hello there, TG. Oh, thanks, Pete, mate. I'll make that decision in a minute. And yeah, Bob Brown, I think winter solstice. When's that? Is that like the 22nd of June or somewhere around there? I think it might be. It's not far away, actually, the old winter solstice. And yeah, we got the shortest day or daylight of the year coming up.
On a 739, the same head in right 170, line up running 16 right and wait. Running right 170, line up and wait 16 right.
Now we're just watching the Qantas 737 lined up there, runway 16 right. We try to... There is one thing that we can do. We've got a little bit more rain sweeping across the airfield as we speak. Craig is here saying he's going to have steak tonight. Oh, Dougie's in the house. G'day, Dougie. How are you there? TG's in the house. Hello there, TG. Oh, thanks, Pete, mate. I'll make that decision in a minute. And yeah, Bob Brown, I think winter solstice. When's that? Is that like the 22nd of June or somewhere around there? I think it might be. It's not far away, actually, the old winter solstice. And yeah, we got the shortest day or daylight of the year coming up.
On a 739, the same head in right 170, line up running 16 right and wait. Running right 170, line up and wait 16 right.
Now we're just watching the Qantas 737 lined up there, runway 16 right. We try to... There is one thing that we can do. We've got a little bit more rain sweeping across the airfield as we speak. Craig is here saying he's going to have steak tonight. Oh, Dougie's in the house. G'day, Dougie. How are you there? TG's in the house. Hello there, TG. Oh, thanks, Pete, mate. I'll make that decision in a minute. And yeah, Bob Brown, I think winter solstice. When's that? Is that like the 22nd of June or somewhere around there? I think it might be. It's not far away, actually, the old winter solstice. And yeah, we got
60 Sydney back.
the shortest day or daylight of the year coming up.
On a 739, the same head in right 170, line up running 16 right and wait. Running right 170, line up and wait 16 right.
Now we're just watching the Qantas 737 lined up there, runway 16 right.
7.
We try to... There is one thing that we can do. We've got a little bit more rain sweeping across the airfield as we speak. Craig is here saying he's going to have steak tonight. Oh, Dougie's in the house. G'day, Dougie. How are you there? TG's in the house. Hello there, TG. Oh, thanks, Pete, mate. I'll make that decision in a minute. And yeah, Bob Brown, I think winter solstice. When's that? Is that like the 22nd of June or somewhere around there? I think it might be. It's not far away, actually, the old winter solstice. And yeah, we got
60 Sydney back.
the shortest day or daylight of the year coming up.
On a 739, the same head in right 170, line up running 16 right and wait. Running right 170, line up and wait 16 right.
Now we're just watching the Qantas 737 lined up there, runway 16 right.
7.
We try to... There is one thing that we can do. We've got a little bit more rain sweeping across the airfield as we speak. Craig is here saying he's going to have steak tonight. Oh, Dougie's in the house. G'day, Dougie. How are you there? TG's in the house. Hello there, TG. Oh, thanks, Pete, mate. I'll make that decision in a minute. And yeah, Bob Brown, I think winter solstice. When's that? Is that like the 22nd of June or somewhere around there? I think it might be. It's not far away, actually, the old winter solstice. And yeah, we are. The shortest day or daylight of the year coming up.
On a 739, the same head in right 170, line up running 16 right and wait. Running right 170, line up and wait 16 right.
Now we're just watching the Qantas 737 lined up there, runway 16 right. We try to. There is one thing that we can do. Telstra 5G, and we've also been tethering off a Vodafone modem. We've got 3 different modems going here, and none of them want to play ball. So maybe the old Telstra mobile phone might get us through to the end of the show.
Let's hope so, eh? Technology.
Now we just. What is that? Is that a USB-C connection? Do we need it?
No, it's lightning.
Oh, I don't have one of those. Well, if when that battery dies out, we might just fall off the the show here.
Fall off the cliff.
Yeah. My goodness, what a little disaster we're having here this afternoon. However, hopefully everybody can hear us now, and we get a little bit of a 5x5 in the chat. And as we're just enjoying the lull in movements here, we might have a little bit of a special surprise, and I want to welcome onto the live show our very own Captain Marco, and Charlie, just move over there, and he's in the house. Captain Marco,
there he is.
How are you, mate?
The man himself,
the man, the myth, the legend. Now, are we up and running? Can everyone see?
Hey, everybody.
Hello, buddy. How are you?
Hey,
welcome.
The fan bam right out there, right?
Yeah, okay. Right here, right there.
Good.
Yeah,
that's good to see you guys.
Yeah.
Great to be here. Thanks for inviting me.
Oh, that's okay.
And I hope that we did okay on the landing. It felt good.
Do you want to see it again?
If you want to show it.
All right, here we go.
Sure.
How about we just, here it is now. This is you coming in on your landing. So you commentate it as you go.
Okay. Yeah. So it was a little windy down there. Cross, a right crosswind. But right about here, we're pulling the power back, and we're just holding it off until the wheels touch down. Like Nigel says, like I buttered up the wheels. I greased up the wheels before we left Honolulu, so we would have a good landing here, and we made Alpha 3 taxiway down there, so I didn't have to do the fish hook, which is a little. It's a little difficult.
Now you were on the controls for this landing, so this was your hands were bringing this big beast in, right?
That's right. Yeah.
So you weren't on the comms; it was your colleague on the comms.
That is correct. Yeah.
FO.
Yep.
And well, there you go.
Shout out to those guys. They did a great job today. Couldn't have done it without them,
mate. No doubt. Now, where are you off, and when do you go? Can you say, or what's your movements?
Yeah, we're leaving tomorrow afternoon.
For Incheon.
Incheon.
Again, going off to Seoul.
Yep.
Fantastic.
Yeah. yeah. So this is a really nice setup you have here. You know,
Yeah,
I'm
okay.
watching all of your shows and you know, wondering how you do it.
Well, now you know. You can see the full
It's
setup here.
beautiful,
This is
yeah.
like our mini studio here.
Right, yeah, it is, exactly.
When the internet doesn't knock us off, and
Right.
hopefully we're still
Yeah.
up, because I'd hate for this moment to be missed.
Oh, 100%.
Yeah,
And,
yeah, really good.
Yes.
Yeah, so I wasn't able to follow the stream anymore due to going through immigration and customs.
Yeah. Go. Sorry.
But,
yeah.
you know,
yeah.
I sent you the super chat, you know, if you needed some
Yeah.
Tim Tams or anything like that, and I wasn't able to get a response, so I guess I'll just have to watch the replay later.
That's roughly about when we started having the connectivity issues.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, no, we did get the message, and it's wonderful to see you and to have you joining us here on the chat.
Well, you are the Tim Tam global ambassador, right? Exactly.
Are we still down, or are we good? Oh wow, that's strange.
Well, 454.
It might be a YouTube thing, to be honest.
5 knots, crosswind 12, running 16 right. Clear to land.
Because I don't know what's going on there.
454, and we're pretty heavy, so
All right, let's-
high speed unlikely.
Well, we are up again, are we? Did we feature Marco on the show, or did we lose that part?
Oh, there's Doug's in the chat, says hi, Captain.
5 by 5. Wow. Look, here we are with Captain Marco. That's the main thing. Oh, and Daffer's coming in on the BTS crew. Say a big hello to everyone. But no, it is wonderful to have your company here, and I think this is the second time that we've met, or at least I've met you.
Right.
Actually, how long? That was about maybe 6 months ago. Actually,
Yeah, January, we had the big dinner together.
that was a big dinner.
You
That
know,
was
shout out to Nas.
Yeah,
you know, what a crazy
have you
guy,
seen
right?
Him, have you
No,
seen him
I haven't
since?
seen
Or you
him
haven't seen him since?
Oh, I've got a picture of a steak that
And
I
that
had a
was-
couple of months ago that
Yeah.
that Naz would absolutely love.
Yeah, but we talk about him all the time.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
he's a good guy.
He is a good guy.
Yeah.
So now there's your plane there, parked up on Bay 5.
Yeah, right.
You know, do you get a personal attachment to your plane? Do you just stand here and go, well, I actually just brought that aircraft in, and look at it just sitting there gracefully.
Yeah, yeah. After every flight, I stop and take a look at it, and I go, "Wow, you know, I just flew that thing. That is really cool."
And you made comment on our chat behind the scenes that it was the nicer one out of the two variants that you possibly could be flying here down
right.
because you got the
Yeah.
747-400.
That's right.
Now this is the 747-800.
Right.
Yeah, give us a high level feel about the difference between the 4 and the 8, and why you made that comment to say, "Oh, we got the good boy tonight."
Oh well, you know, I made that because it had the 50th anniversary logo on the side of
yes.
it, but this one does not.
No, that was
this
into
one's
Honolulu.
Just generic,
Oh,
you
generic,
know.
okay.
The other one in Honolulu was the Queen of the Skies logo on it,
Right.
and you know, so but the Dash 8, you know, this aircraft right here, you know, more powerful engines. It's I think 20 feet longer. You know,
She's beautiful.
maximum takeoff weight of 988,000 pounds. You know, nearly close to 1 million pounds. And it's a lot of fun to fly. So
It's a
you know,
shame that we couldn't put on better weather for your arrival, though.
This was great.
It was nice up until you started descending into it, no doubt.
Right. Yeah. You mean better weather like a simulator? The weather. This is way
perfect.
too good.
Way too good. So what was the? We've been getting about 15 to 18 knots.
Yeah.
Is that what you guys were picking up on the nose
Right.
on
Yeah.
the right hand side?
Yeah,
as you're
it
coming in?
started to get a little squirrely, you know, coming in over IKEA.
And over IKEA, yeah.
Right. You know, kind of pushing us to the left a little bit.
I want to just take another look because a
see
little
the
bit
correction?
of bit of correction there, right on the.
Yep.
Well, actually, you did have a bit of sun there in the background. I noticed on the city.
Yeah, we came in, you know, to the north of the city. It was really beautiful out the window.
Look at that, Dave Trendell. Did you bring the Tim Tams?
I had to get them at duty free.
Well, Marco,
Yeah,
we actually managed to spot you as you made that turn to the north, and,
right.
and we're entering, effectively the
Right.
downwind leg.
In the clearing.
Yeah.
Yeah, I waved to you guys because I
You were
think,
on camera.
in case you were here, I was waving to you.
We got you. We
Oh,
definitely
geez.
got you.
That's funny. Yeah, we caught you as you did your downwind leg. Well, yeah, you turned onto
Oh, yeah,
downwind.
right.
You would have been
It
probably
was-
about 5,000 or 6,000 feet, I think, by that stage. Still.
Yep.
And there were a
Coming
couple of
in.
people in the chat around Mossman and that sort of area just north of the harbour there that said that they saw you go overhead as well. So,
Oh, yeah, right.
Yeah, wonderful. I was expecting you to come overhead and out towards Western Sydney before making the turns to the right, but yeah.
Didn't we take off once over your house or your parents' house? Your in-laws?
Yeah, my in-laws, they said they saw you. At that time, you had to do the go-around.
Oh, yeah.
And, yeah, so when you did the go-around and went round for a second time, you went over their place in near Parramatta.
Yep. Right. Yeah, well,
So
this is a great view.
Off to Seoul tomorrow, and then what? You got a day and a half there as well.
And then up to Anchorage.
Oh, wow. Boring.
And then back to home base. Yeah, I'm looking forward to it.
Absolutely. Wow.
I'll buy some fish up there, some fresh fish, fresh frozen, to take home. Shout out to my wife, Lori.
Yes. Lori.
Sleeping in, it's, I don't know what time it is back home, 1 o'clock, 2:15 in the morning.
Yeah, wow.
So anyway, I got a little something, a little presentation. Is that okay?
Yeah, I mean, you're welcome. Take over. Yeah.
Anybody landing that we need to know?
No, I don't know. I think you're kind of more important at the moment, Mr. Captain Marco.
Okay.
So.
Well, anyway, in my little
what do we got here?
My little bag of tricks.
Oh, here we go. Here we go. Look out! You never know what you're going to get.
Charlie is always lamenting. They're out of Old Spice, right? Down here in Sydney. And I think when he went to vacation in Hawaii, I think he bought them all out. Right?
Yeah, you can't tell he smells amazing.
Yeah, well. Yeah, well, anyway. He told me he was out of something.
So, hang on, what is going on here? This is out of control.
So anyway.
Look at that. The Old Spice.
I got him the Old Spice, and don't you have the jingle, the Old Spice jingle?
I do on mine, yeah.
There you go.
There we go.
Thank you very much.
You can refill up your car air freshener.
So you smell good. Yeah, how your air freshener is working, huh?
Mate, it's working hard, I tell you.
It, yeah.
Not as much now in the cooler months, but in the warmer months for sure.
Yeah.
That is awesome.
So, I want Charlie to smell exceptionally well. So I want him to smell like a captain. So we got him the Old Spice Captain Underarm.
Oh, my goodness.
Antiperspirant deodorant, scent of bergamot.
You're
going to love it, buddy.
You're too good. Thank you very much.
There you go, Charlie.
I tell you what, there'll be no complaints in the office next to me anymore.
I know, right? Yeah. And so, Kurt, I want to
oh, wow.
give this to you. This has been hanging on my flight bag for the last year.
Wow. So this is
a little Captain Marco autographed.
Oh, hang on. Maybe we can just pull that up there. Full screen for it. There we go.
747
wow.
keychain, because I know you got big keys for your Prius.
That's right. That's right. Well, thank you very much for that. That's very, very kind.
That will look. That's some good looking bling for your car.
All right. Well, there we go, ladies and gentlemen. I'll have to make sure that's well looked after. That's very, very kind. Thank you for that.
You're probably wanting the Old Spice, and if you want to swap with Charlie, do it live.
Yeah. No. I think this is perfect. This is just what I needed. And Charlie got just what he needed as well.
Absolutely. Yes.
Well done. Yeah. Well, thank you for that. I can hang that right there. That's brilliant.
Smell like a captain. Now, thank you very much, Marco. That's
good stuff.
Hey, you betcha, man. Kurt, good to see you.
Yeah, you too. And are you hanging now, or you got to make tracks with the crew? You going to the hotel and preparing for a feast, or they've already gone?
Without me.
They left without you.
I told them I'd see them at the hotel.
Oh, well, you can hang.
And then we
have
a dinner date.
You can hang with
later.
us for as long as you want. We're probably only going to be up for another. Well, we've already been knocked off a couple of times with the internet this afternoon. We're in overdrive at the moment. We're just having a bit of a chill. Yeah.
It doesn't have the curfew timer on there.
No, because we're not going to curfew tonight, mate. We can't wait. Everyone in the.
I'll bet you your viewers are saying curfew.
Well, let's
go to curfew.
Yeah, let's see in the chat.
It's coming up in the chat.
Yeah, no, there's a couple of emojis there that our viewers love to put up there and smash me about. Yeah, the curfew one. I've already promised that I won't be going to curfew, if I can promise that. I'd love to be able to be out here all the way through till 11 o'clock, but no, I've got other arrangements today. And we did a big show on actually just on Thursday night. We went all the way through to curfew 11 p.m. So, which was great. Going up, we've got the sunset one there. So we're 35 minutes until sunset. I think it's more about until about 5 p.m. We'll wrap the show up. Now everyone's starting to come in with the you build it, they will come. They say.
Right. That's right.
Yeah. Yeah, so 5 o'clock, maybe another 40 minutes or so, and then we'll wrap the show up. So if you want to hang, you're welcome to hang.
Yeah, definitely, sure.
Make yourself. It's actually a bit of a lull in the aircraft movements at the moment. A couple of domestic flights coming in, so we will put the main camera back on. But for those of you you've now met Captain Marco live on the live stream, and we're so lovely. Well, we're so gracious to have his company here on the show, and friends of not only Charlie and myself, but also, as you mentioned, Nigel and Tim, who you've met numerous times on the airfield as you've passed through, and they're actually going to be they're actually out on the farm. Well, they'll be out on the farm in about 10 minutes. They're here working the night shift tonight, so we might even get a cheeky hello for you before we get out the door. So,
well, I asked Nigel if he could talk to the boss and get me in on the night shift, so we could check, the runway lighting illumination levels, and then maybe Tim and I can go chase a fox across the airfield. Right?
Funny you talk about the lights. We had a few issues with the lights last night, so we don't want to talk about that. We actually had some interesting movements on the live stream yesterday, but. It's lovely to have you here, Mr. Captain Marco.
Yeah,
I think next time that Marco's here for an extended period, we've got to get him down to Sneaky Burger.
Sneaky Burger, yeah.
Right.
You guys keep talking about it.
I've still never had it.
And your kebabs.
Yeah, that's where you need to be taking him tonight, to the kebab shop.
Yeah, there's a good one in the terminal down here. They're not too bad. Although make sure that it comes with meat. I used to work with a guy down here who went up and he went, just cheese and sauce, right? And I went, no worries. And he came back and it was just cheese and sauce. He forgot the meat.
Oh my goodness! Wow, that's quite strange.
Very strange, yeah.
Oh, hey, winter solstice.
Yeah, I think
Friday, June 21st.
1st of June.
Oh, look at that.
There we go. Yeah, righto. Perfect. And
I was watching the stream when you guys got hit by the torch from the tower. That was really cool.
How about that? That was about a week or so ago. We were doing a live show at night time, and they all gave us about 4 big waves there in the cab. We call it the kebab.
Yeah, the kebab cab.
And and then they got their communications torch out and lit us up like a Christmas tree. It was quite ecstatic, actually. It was amazing.
Yeah.
Have you ever had the pleasure of a control tower flashing you with their big light?
No, but I did have to take a test for a job where if you miss one of those light gun signals, you miss 2, because there's a light gun signal for ground operations and a light gun signal for in-flight operations.
Right.
So if you miss the steady green on the ground, you miss the steady green, for the in-flight, which means clear for takeoff, clear for landing.
Okay, so
that kind of stuff.
So what are the various types of light communications that they'll give you? So
I can't remember them. You're putting me on the spot here. Like a flashing green, a flashing
red,
white.
Oh, okay, yeah. Well, we got
steady green, steady white.
Right. I didn't mean to put you on the spot there. Apologies. Jeez. But green means go.
Right.
Red means don't go.
Yeah.
No, great.
No, I've never
great
actually seen it
with our friends up there at the Air Services Australia.
I said hi to him once on the departure. I gave him a little shout out. Along with you guys, SydSquad and Air Services Australia. They're really nice.
That. Yeah, they would have absolutely loved that. We obviously have forged a wonderful relationship with them and the team over the last couple of years here. Just being out here and doing the live shows, and a lot of the controllers actually do watch the show from time to time, which is quite pretty cool to know.
Yeah, hey, you have a viewer, Marcello De Andres from Roma, Italia.
Yeah,
he's watching the show. Buonasera, Andreas.
Piacere di conoscere.
Marcello, buonasera.
My goodness.
Oh no, buongiorno. It's morning in Rome right now.
Yeah, it would be. Yeah, early morning. Yeah,
early morning.
Oh, what is it?
Right.
It's 6:22 Zulu. So in Rome, it'd probably be 8 in the morning, something like that.
Now we got a cheeky little A380 in the house. Thanks for the excellent stream. It's had everything. It has had everything.
Except warmth.
It's had a lot of things that we wish it didn't have regarding our dropouts. But look, we'll move right along. But lovely to have your company here, cheeky little A380, and thank you for your support here this afternoon.
Can I just make a comment?
Yeah, go for it. What have you got?
In the chat.
Here we go. Hang on. Here, look on screen now, Marco. Look out. Here comes your sister aircraft. Ever flown one of these bad boys?
Sure did, yeah, for 19 years.
Wow. Okay, let's rate the landing. No.
I tell you what, not bad, hey?
Beautiful.
On a scale of 1 to Captain Marco, that's about a 9, I'd say.
Well, I'd put Captain Marco pretty high.
Oh, we don't know where it came from. Shenzhen?
Yeah,
inbound from Shenzhen, China?
Shenzhen, I think.
Oh.
They'll likely park up on Bay 6, is that right, Charlie? Probably next to the 7-4. Make a nice photo for anyone looking to get the 2 UPS on the apron at the same time.
I believe so, yeah. And it was Elise who had the question for Marco. How many flight crew on board for the flight Honolulu to Sydney?
So we have three crew on board. Captain, the first officer, and a relief officer. And then what we do is we rotate through the positions. Each one of us gets a break. Today it was about 3 hours. So we got to go back, sit in the back, eat something, maybe take a nap, and then come back up, and you're refreshed for the rest of the flight.
Very good. And is it sort of a hard and fast 3 hours, or is it a little bit more malleable than that, a bit more flexible?
It depends on the length of the flight.
Yeah.
The longer the flight, the longer the break.
Yeah, so on a longer flight, like Incheon to Cologne, for example, in Germany.
So we would have four. We would have 4 crew on board, and then we would split everything in half.
Yeah.
So if the flight is going to be 10 hours, then each 2 of us will take a 5-hour break.
Righto.
Yeah. So it's pretty nice.
It's so interesting.
Yeah. So you're not up there, dying in the seat, struggling.
Got a Qantas A380 now coming out from the maintenance bay from home ground there at the jet base. Suspect it's probably going to come over here. And
is
11?
Which one is it? Is it a G? Golf that still has the old paint scheme?
Or
Juliet? I can't remember.
I don't know. We might be able to get in a little bit closer there and have a look. Let's see if we can.
Oh, it's India. There you go. There you go.
I forget it, India.
Marcello's got a reply there. Thank you.
Marcello, mille grazie. Quando vengo in Italia,
Forza Ferrari.
Facciamo un caffè. E Forza Ferrari anche.
So does that mean next time you're in Italy, we'll go and meet up in a cafe or something?
That's right.
Yeah. There you go.
All over it. IDK saying, hey Kurt, have you seen the new Australia sticker on Zulu November Hotel? It's leaving for Perth tonight and then to Rome. Oh, is it? So it has been allocated a flight.
Oh, well.
Because it was originally going out as Qantas 63 this morning, got binned, it stayed in the hangar. So no, I haven't seen it. I think it's still in the hangar. What time does Qantas 5 depart tonight? Can we get a check on that? Because I'll just do a cheeky look. 7:20 p.m. Oh no, we're not going to be here for that, unfortunately. What a shame, actually. What a shame, because it would be nice to see the new decal. We were going to start the show a little bit earlier today to take advantage of that service departing this morning at 9:30 to go to Johannesburg. However, it stayed in the hangar and they allocated Zulu November Charlie to the flight, so we weren't able to see it. So it hasn't been revealed out in the open just yet. So I haven't seen it. But what I'm looking at now is a beautiful Sri Lankan A330 just coming down taxiway Alpha. And it's going all the way through down to Alpha 1 for a departure from the north, full length. Come back to Colombo this evening. Bobo wants to know what's for dinner tonight.
I was just reading that too.
Spaghetti, maybe.
Yeah.
My wife and I tried to make spaghetti alla cecina the other day, and it did not turn out. The pasta broke in the pan.
Oh, no.
So we just had a big blob of broken pasta pieces in the tomato sauce.
Now, this is appropriate while you're here. We'll enjoy the UPS coming onto the apron. Wow, listen to those beautiful sounds. That's 7.6.
Yep. Yeah, so the 747-400 has the same engines that are on the 767, the General Electric CF6. They're pretty nice. They really scream, though, on takeoff.
They do, don't they? Yeah. Well, this is the one remaining 767 freighter. Oh, actually, sometimes DHL do bring their 767 in, but obviously I think you're right. Are you connecting to the phone again, or?
No, I'm trying to do anything possible. You can go grab it if you want, Charlie.
I just don't want to step on any leads. There we go. Awesome.
Yeah, wow.
Wind 220 degrees, 90 knots, runway 16 right, clear to land.
Ian Plowman's there in the chat from my native Devon over there in the UK. We're watching the Sri Lankan A330 just get airborne off 16 right. For those of you who have only recently joined us, we've got Kurt here.
Got 4 phones and 4 modems.
And the crew, starts waving. It's like you're in there watching them do their job.
It's a wonderful vantage point this here, and we got in quite close on you as well when came out of the aircraft.
Right.
Wow. We are struggling hard today with our internet connection. Oh, goodness. I need an Ethernet cable. Somebody just patch me a fixed Ethernet cable to make life so much better. Yeah, wow. I hate talking about the internet issues as well on a live show. Like, it kind of just brings the vibe down. But it's got to be known that Australia has got some of the worst internet on the planet. And you can take my word for it. We're on.
Alrighty.
Kurt currently conducting CPR.
Oh, mate, it is
on the mobile internet.
It is. We've got one modem, one dedicated modem, which is with Telstra. Then we had Charlie's phone, which was Telstra. And then we've got a dedicated modem with Vodafone on 5G and mobile phone with 5G, all data plans. And every single one of them, we're experiencing dropouts on. I've rebooted the laptop. I've closed the software. I've done everything. I don't know where to turn after that.
Nice.
We're watching the FedEx 777, which has chased you across the Pacific from Honolulu today.
Right. Yeah, we saw
a bit slow though. A bit slow.
I think we were parked next to it.
Now that happened a few months, last year when I was in Honolulu and I went out to take some photos. Exactly that. The UPS 748 went out, and then immediately behind it was the FedEx 777. But I think there was a little bit longer in between the landing. They must cruise at a slower speed.
Yep.
Singapore 241, heavy FedEx 77, ground on 126.
Local time now is 4:37 p.m. Singapore 241, it's the A350 next to land here, runway 16 right. And we'll be certainly taking a view of that as best we can. There's your downtown Sydney there, Captain Marco.
The hotel.
Oh, you can see the hotel. Wow.
Yeah, it's in there somewhere.
It's in there somewhere, he says. Oh, wise guy.
And slightly to the left, we'll go back to in a little while. We're looking at the two UPS freighters on their bays, 5A and 6.
Yeah, with
we've got the Pride 330 up there on Alpha.
Yeah, Qantas 43. This service going to Denpasar this evening.
Where's it going?
Denpasar, Bali, in
okay.
Indonesia.
Yeah, somewhere where you'd like to go there,
that sounds
Marco.
good.
You'd,
sounds really good.
It is. Great place.
Never been.
Yeah, going later this year on Garuda, in fact. So, Hugo's Aviation is there in the house. Hello, Hugo's. How are you, my friend? Lovely to have your company on the live show here this afternoon. Now, Tezza is in the house. G'day, Kurt, Charlie, and Sid Squad fam. Beautiful day here in Brisbane. I hope the weather improves.
Oh, you're not the only one, mate.
Oh yeah, I think tomorrow. I think tomorrow we're actually going to get some nice weather. I've got to be honest.
Yeah, it's sunny and 15, so it's not going to get much warmer, but it is better weather.
So Terry, how are you, mate? And welcome back to the Sid Squad live show. Great to have your company, mate.
Good on you, Terry.
Can happen from time to time. And yeah, those of you saying get Starlink, have looked into the plans for Starlink, but they're not reliable on their upload speeds, which is what we need. I have actually had experience with Starlink before. Great download speeds, and I out in the New South Country, they were getting download speeds of 170 megabits per second.
Oh, wow!
Which is quite the feat. But on the upload was about 10 or 11 megabits per second. Now that's not enough for us to hold the live show and have any sort of breathing space on the bandwidth there. But yeah, Starlink plans just I don't know that they're fully catered and suited for like live streaming capabilities when we need to uplift, not download to the internet. So
Qatari 18 uniform, vacating right there, continue the right turn onto Alpha, contact ground 126.5.
Charlie's Vapor Trail.
All right, are we on? I think we're on. I think we're on. But this is it. We're going, ladies and gentlemen. We've tried our hardest today to keep the show up and running, but we've been beaten. And Kurt's got to run. Kurt's got things to do. And I did just want to take this opportunity to. There we go. We're back on the. Here we are. We're back on the BTS camera just for this special moment. Captain Marco, the man, the myth, the legend, who we speak about on this live show all the time, mind you, in great spirits.
Yep.
Has captained the 747 UPS freighter in here this afternoon, and so great to have your company on the live show, mate.
It was really nice.
I appreciate you popping in and saying hello to us here as well.
It's been a dream of mine to come up here and hang with you guys.
That's
and,
our pleasure, mate.
And watch the operation.
We'll do it again.
I hope so.
Yeah,
we will.
We will do it again. And Charlie, mate, thank you also to you for coming out and hanging out with us all day today.
Yeah, I think it's only the second time I've made it through the whole stream, isn't it? So.
Yeah, and also to Kenny, who was with us earlier as well. I think when Kenny left, all our problems started.
Exactly. Someone's
got to blame it on somebody.
Kenny literally stole the show.
He literally stole the show. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for persevering with us today. It's been a bit of a up and down last couple of hours. I apologise. I'm out of ideas. We're going to go back to the drawing boards and sort it all out. But never mind. I did want to take this special moment to thank everyone for being here today. All of those wonderful super chat messages and membership anniversaries, they're wonderful. Thank you so much to all of our members tuning into the live show as well, and everybody who's been in there in the chat that's interacting. It's amazing. I'll go back and watch the live show. As I mentioned, I can't get to read all of the messages live at the time, but I take great pleasure in watching the show back and also reading your wonderful messages. So I can't wait to do that a little bit later. And also to the moderators who are there in the chat doing a wonderful, wonderful job looking after things as well in the background. You guys are awesome. Thank you so much from the bottom of our hearts. We couldn't do these live shows without your support, so thank you. If you are interested in supporting charity, please head on over to sydsquad.com.au. Go ahead and pick yourself up an item of merchandise there, and just know that all the proceeds are going to Little Wings tonight. Charlie's undoing his top. There we go. I'll see if we can do one up on Charlie. And something we prepared earlier. Come on, Matt. I'm joking. And also, you can make a tax-deductible donation to charity if you just head on over to sydsquad.com.au/support. And just know that all those proceeds are going to help a wonderful, wonderful cause here that we're very, very proud to be involved in with our Little Wings charity partner of choice. So thank you, everyone. Yeah, thanks for persevering. And what do we got there? Oh, UPS. Little Wings. The Little Wings sticker.
Right.
Yeah. Now is that on your? It's like you're on your EFB there. That's the tablet that you use on board. Is that right? I've got to get his headset back on so he can actually talk to us.
Yeah, that's it. I got a Little Wings sticker
you got the Little Wings sticker
when I ordered the thongs for my wife.
The flip-flop.
She wears them.
The
flip-flops.
Right.
Yeah. Oh, and the Sid Cup coffee mug. That
so
worked out really good. Yeah.
Even Captain Marco's gone ahead and indirectly supported that charity there. I was going to say those sick kids, those unwell kids, being able to be flown in from the regional centres to the big cities to get medical treatment that they otherwise wouldn't be able to get. And we're going to continue supporting them, kicking goals with Little Wings, and we love them. So you too can get involved. SydSquad.com.au where it's at. I don't know when the next live show is going to be. Probably not tomorrow. Oh, actually, maybe tomorrow. Keep your notifications on because we might be going live from the Gold Coast. So there's a hot little tip for you. But if it doesn't go ahead, you've been pre-warned because anything can happen between now and tomorrow, especially with the weather as well. Because at the Gold Coast, they got rain today when they were predicted to have like 38 degrees or something, as you do on the Gold Coast. So Matt might be bringing a live show to you tomorrow. We hope that comes about. If not, you'll see either myself or Tim early next week back for another live show again really, really soon. So look, unless you guys want to sign off with anything, I think we're pretty much wrapped up here because
I think we'll leave the last word to Captain Marco. I just spotted a vehicle down there which might well be Tim, but I'm not sure.
Yeah.
But
the Fox, the Sly Fox.
We could go down
Car
there.
3.
Let's have a quick cheeky look down there and and we've got him there and so Timmy's on the farm tonight giving us a big wave and there we go, lovely. He's the internet's probably down, who knows. No, I think we're up. No, that is very cool. Good on you, Tim. And Tim is out there with Nigel tonight, keeping a look over things on the airfield and making sure all things are very, very safe and doing a wonderful, wonderful job. A very, very serious and important job, mind you, that both of them take very, very seriously. But so great to at least catch a glimpse of Tim here tonight. Wonderful. And there you go. You saw him there too, Captain Marcos. That was kind of nice.
Yeah. I think the Fox was in the truck with him.
Well, gosh, that's where they go if they catch them.
He was sitting in the passenger side. His pet Fox.
We've had an absolute blast here today. We've caught the Qantas Boeing, or the ex-Qantas freighter, which is the Boeing 767 VH-EFR, and it is over the back. It is over the back at the moment, over there on the kilo aprons. And then we did see our wonderful Captain Marco come in and grace the landing here, or grease the landing here rather. And you know what? Just for good measure,
just
again,
play it again,
because just because while you're here, we'll pump you up.
Yeah, if you grease the wheels with the butter before you leave, or during the flight when you go down there, grease them up.
Yeah, man. Well, you've got it all sorted out. I know.
Yeah, it looks nice.
That's brilliant. And wonderful landing.
Good catch.
You don't want to better that. You just got to keep it like that for next time.
Okay, will do. Yeah.
And Charlie, mate, well, we'll see you again real soon.
You certainly will. Look, thank you very much once again for having me on board,
that's okay.
Marco. It's been an absolute honour for me to be on the stream when you've come up and joined us. So thank you so much for coming
you
up.
Bet.
Well done.
My pleasure.
Let me say this publicly as well. Thank you so much for the Old Spice. I am going to smell terrific.
Put some on tonight.
Yeah, I will.
He'll know as well. He'll know. He's going to suss you out, man. Yeah. He's going to suss you right out.
I'm going to put some on myself, and that way.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to be out the door. Thank you so much for tuning into the SydSquad live show. We've had a blast, and it's been one of those shows to remember, except for the last, internet problems. But we'll be back bigger and better again very, very soon. Whenever it is you get up to between now and the next time that SydSquad goes live next, look after yourselves. Take care, and well, have a wonderful rest of the weekend. And for those in Sydney, I think the weather is due to get a lot better.
Yeah,
I think we're expecting to have some good weather over the next day or so. So that's it. We're out. Take care. Bye for now.
See you, everybody. Ciao.
Ciao, ciao, ciao. ladies and gentlemen, don't go anywhere just yet. We've got the after party heading on down to the lads down in Adelaide, plane spotting with Pomfus and Mark. So as soon as we're done here, make sure you go and tell them that SydSquad has sent you. Have a great night, ladies and gentlemen. We'll catch you on the next one. Bye for now.